I remember when I used to think these were good for me. Sonny D, welcome to the XRP Boardroom.
Yo.
What up,
dude?
man?
I just bought my son some of those, like a 6-pack of the small Sonny D's. He tore those things up, man. But
they're creamy, they're tangy, and they're fucking horrible. The taste of childhood. Hello, Buster. Welcome. What's up, pimp? welcome to XRP Boardroom with ZRK Buster and Sonny D. Let's go, bro.
Right, guy. Sonny D. Damn, haven't had that in like 20 years. Straight up, bro.
Like a
That's
juice
how we
box.
rock it.
It's like
you said tangy though. Like my childhood, like when I used to go to Screech's house when I was little, his mom used to always have Tang. You remember the Tang? Like, you just add.
It was like
I thought that shit was like
an artillery shell, and you take the lid off.
Yeah,
fucking scoop of it. Yeah, dude. It was like Kool-Aid, but pre-made.
Tang was like Kool-Aid, bro. Yeah.
It's awesome though, dude. Those are the fun times while we poison our insides as little kids, drinking out of the hose. Just in major influx of
man.
Drinking out of the hose. Hell yeah, bro. If you didn't drink out of the hose, you ain't shit. How about that?
Yeah, man. The hose is probably the cleanest water. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think of like, I look at like my refrigerator needs a new filter, right? The red light goes off. It's like, dude, they got us drinking out all this shit, and then we go buy their filters. You know what I'm saying? They have us on this filter kick. I'm like, man, just give me the hose water.
Fucking hose it up, bro. It hits different. When you're sweaty and you're a kid and you're playing and you're yelling car and you're playing fucking, catch and shit and you're throwing long bombs down the street. You got to take a break every now and then and hit that hose, that purple stuff.
Yeah, people don't know about that, man.
They don't even know, bro. They don't even know. Crypto OG, what's up, pimp? Shout out.
Crypto
Much
OG,
appreciate
man.
all the love, bro. All the love in Vegas. That was beautiful. We got Nerdy. What's up, pimp?
Nerdy on deck. But you were saying like Crypto G's like matter of fact, because I walked up, I think we're at the pool party, and he was just talking about like this going on over here is going to equivalent to this happening, but he was speaking so matter of fact that you can't even argue it, right? And it's good to hear because being on the show, people always want to hear what you think, right? What do you think, Zerker? What do you think, Nerdy? But to hear like OG speak just, off the hit, it was refreshing to hear. Like, some people get it and some people don't. Because I can say one thing and then a couple people in the chat will fucking say something, because I don't think they get like full tilt of what's going on. But listen to Crypto G, that dude gets it, man.
One thing I noticed about Crypto OG is that he does the research, but he does it live. So he goes to these events. He doesn't just go to these events to get drunk and just rub elbows and talk shit. He literally goes to these events and picks the brains of big people. He'd be like, yeah, I was just talking to like Brad. I was just at the thing, and I was just talking to Brad, and I was talking to so and so, and I was just talking to Ari, and I was just talking to DAI, and they were just saying da. Like, what? Whoa, rewind. What did you just say? You were just talking to fucking DAI, and Brad was there too, and then Garlinghouse was there as well, and then you high five Schwartz, and he gets to skinny, he gets to scoop in real person, in real life, IRL, baby, and it's no joke. Like OG, no joke.
Yeah. Some people aren't built like that. Like, I could talk myself out of going to talk to somebody, right? But I remember when he's like, he was talking about the Kimes event. He said he didn't like the fact that it was like speakers. He'd rather go through the crowd, right? Because he's built to do that. You know what I'm saying? Some people aren't built to do that. But and I was like, okay.
Well, what a lot of people didn't know is that OG filmed the whole moon party, all the footage.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah,
that's good shit.
Nerdy, everything's a fucking psyop. Everything is
all psyop, bro.
Yeah.
Welcome to Clown World. Welcome to
Clown World. Shout out to all the haters out there, man.
Beep 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 beep.
I forgot my glasses, man. I can't see you haters. I can't see you.
Dude, what the fuck are we doing, dude? Like, we're like, I know I said this for years, bro, but we are like on the eve of destruction, bro. The eve of all of it going down, bro. And then we got what, Gene Decode, or not Gene Decode, but Gene from George saying July 17th,
18th,
July 18th, bro.
He said July 18th that movie is over.
Movie's over, bro. Movie's fucking over.
So because we are so familiar with dates, and we know that dates are, most of them are just BS. Do we take in this 18th date? Do we make anything of it? Does this coincide with the financial dates of spring between April and July? Does it comply with that? April 18th being the end of the movie date. Does that also comply with financial stuff too? Who knows?
What is?
Yeah, why the fuck not? This shit's Clown World, bro.
Day game. Shout out like 23 Clown World. That's clowns. Hey, it's dark versus light though, man. Like, I have, if you're a clown or a hater and you're on the starting team, I have a level of respect for you. Yeah. But if you're like six clown off the bench, you're a fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? If you're not even in the game, and then we got 13th clown trying to be a bench warmer. You can't even do shit. You're trying to, better your life to fucking ride the bench and ride other people's coattails. You're a fucking joke. Don't even speak to me, because I won't even acknowledge you. And I will fucking stomp you. And like, I'm over. I don't hurt people's feelings, but I will stomp the fuck out of your ego.
Do it.
And not feel any sort of way about it, because you're a fucking joke.
If you've been experiencing clown, this nose is for you. Take 2 noses per day, twice a day, for your clown ass.
Whatever you do, at least be a fucking starter.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying? Being on the team. But if you're a clown,
we were born to create, bro. Sorry.
That's right.
We were born to create. We weren't born to be NPCs. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's like cookie cutters. Like, you could open the drawer. There's a golden cookie cutter, but they all see in black and white, and they think everyone's built the same. No, motherfucker, we're not built the same. And that's your mistake. If you think people are fuck with the wrong person, and your whole life will fall to shit, because we're not built the same. We're all here to do different things. So
that's
lower level had Kool-Aid for lunch, bro. Go ahead.
Bro, that's like someone made a post today on X, and they're saying, "Oh, it's because of the Trumpers, the XRP ledgers getting all this bad flock and blah 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 whoopie whoop." And I'm like, bro, all that stuff started from QSI and QFS and all this other mumbo jumbo. Gold's gonna be back by this and blah blah blah, and it was the
It was a psyop from the beginning. XRP was always the one, but they clouded and muddied the water with the fucking, with the clown QFS shit.
Yeah, and might have made it seem like it was something that it was not. But
that's exactly what they did.
But it's like, and people's expectations went higher than, you know. Well, it's like people's expectations. It's okay to be high, but what they were expecting was different from what was actually going on. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like we understand like RippleNet uses XRP and stuff, right, for cross-border payments. And Smokes shared a paper today talking about how Interledger does too. But at the same time, Interledger doesn't have to use XRP to do what it needs to do too, right? So it's like, yeah, we're talking about all the money here and all this other stuff, but it's like we have to understand the timeline. None of this is going to happen overnight. It's going to take a while. And that's why I go back to all the clown dates, like Gene saying about July 18th. What happens July 18th? What happens? What exactly happens?
Yeah, I like how there's no specifics. Yeah,
there's just like another date, right? You had a Biden's case, right? Hunter's case coming out starting on June. What does that lead to? Does that lead to the ending in July? What about all the stuff that's supposed to go live with Europe and all the money stuff? Does that even mean anything? Welcome to Clown World. None of it makes sense. Everything's a psyop.
Do we smell settlement, nerdy?
What are we even doing here?
Do we smell it?
If a settlement happens and all this stuff, and we went through all this stuff, how is ETH still listed when ETH is going through the same thing that XRP went through, but it's still listed? So how does that even make sense?
Zerkistic. Yeah, it's MERP. It's MERP world.
Nothing makes sense.
What do? We can't do anything but purchase bags. Either hold or swing trade. I don't give a fuck what you do anymore. You can swing trade, day trade, fuck trade, you know, flip trade, fucking. It doesn't matter. I don't fucking care anymore. You're gonna hodl your fucking original bags, your primary bags, which are the X coins and the ISOs, and you can trade shit on the side and make some money. That's all good. But at the end of the day, this shit's gonna happen. It's just all these MERP dates that you're talking about. These fucking meet Clown World, beat Richie, fucking Clown World dates. There's nothing we can really do about them. Like, we just gotta hang tight.
Yeah. You know why even mention them?
Black Knight says, bro, I'm damaged goods now. I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm losing faith in patience. Hey,
Black Knight, that was me like 3 years ago, bro. 2 years ago. And then I've had several waves of losing hope.
But the dates, like, I mean, I understood flip switch for like 5.5 years, bro. Like, I understood when I really started researching XRP in like 17 going into 18. I understood how it could be a high price, right? And I really thought the shit was going down like 2020, 2021. So I think as you evolve, you sort of get out of the dates. Like I don't believe you can't convince me of any date. If July, what'd you say, July 17th or 18th?
July 18th, bro, is when the movie ends. According to Gene, who is the editor-in-chief of George Magazine, which is the magazine that JFK Jr. owned.
Yeah, that's bullish, though. I mean, it sounds bullish.
It does sound bullish, right?
It sounds bullish as fuck.
Yeah,
well,
bullish.
Even in when you look at like red pill, black pill, if they're gonna blow JFK's head off and have his son roll with Trump, and they could write this whole screenplay to get me involved, like, it's believable shit. And if they suck me into this, and if Trump's here to integrate the crypto system, I mean, you guys are just better than me, man. I'm just along for the ride. You know
but that's what I'm saying. That's what's going to make us rich, though, because you know what's crazy is that they bamboozled us into buying bags, into buying ZRK bags and other crypto bags. And why the fuck did they suppress all those bags then? Like, everybody thinks crypto's a scam, period.
Yeah,
that's just the normal Joes. And then the people that are into crypto, the fuck boys, the pump boys, the ETH boys, the Bitcoin maxis, they think XRP is a fucking scam. We're like 4 layers deep, bro. This is like Inception. You know what I'm saying? Remember that movie in set? What was it? Inception with fucking what's his fuck, and he went like 4 dreams deep.
Yeah,
he went like 4 dreams deep, bro. We're fucking 4 dreams deep, and we know the real shit. You know what I'm saying? And what do they gain to have Buster drop like some 401k money on some ZRPs? What do they gain, bro? Just a rug ZRPs after fucking 6 years, 7 years? No, dude, this is it. This is the one. It's still the fucking one. But
well, it's the one. It's the one just because
still
it's still
the one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If ZRPs was $50, then a rug is possible, right? They could rug the shit out of you. But ZRPs, my first buy was 17 cents, right? And then when I got you in 2020, you came in at 11 cents.
I was at 11, bro.
Yeah, at 11. That was.
But you gotta understand
now they're not gonna rug you.
We're smaller because I was like, oh, and I just could put together what I could. I didn't have 50K at 11 cents. I fucking threw down maybe hundreds at 11 cents, and then it started going up.
It just
then the rest of my DCAs were like 18, fucking 17 cents.
All right,
sorry, go ahead.
This is just me being honest. It just feels like there've been so many date pushes and so many, candy dates. Let's just call them edification candy dates. Of what about this date? Wait till this date. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. This date. Blah 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 blah. Over and over and over and over and over again for the past 4 years, right? Yet we also have ISO timeline, migration timeline, like an actual migration calendar date that says nothing will be completely done until 25 March 10th or March something 2025. Fedwire goes live and blah blah blah. If all that happens, and nothing still doesn't happen, what the hell?
Right? Yeah. Go back to Black Knight. Right. I agree, nerdy. Yeah. Like that's honest shit. I wish I'd never woke up. I was happier back then. No, you weren't. Bullshit. Ask yourself, because this is the most exciting shit that we've ever encountered in our fucking lives.
I think that's
the pisses us off because of the emotional roller coaster.
It is emotional.
I think Black Knight's comment is like worldly. Like I watch worldly people. My son was like, I always said I wanted a truck and a Cadillac CTSV. And then he asked me the other day, he's like, when XRP, like the XRP wish list is just out of control at this point, bro. It's like 4 years of shit that people want. But I was like, dude, I don't even want a car really. I just want a truck. You know what I'm saying? But XRP put me into the moment to where I think I received the message. To me, it's a message, right? Once I spotted XRP. I don't even say it was me. I just thought I was guided, but I received the message, and then I sort of changed what I was doing. I was making good money, but I was like, dude, I need to fucking funnel this money over here. And that's what it is, and from that day forward, I haven't added anything to my life, like all this material bullshit. So Black Knight's comment, I watch worldly people. They're unfulfilled. They got to go out and get the worldly items to fulfill themselves because they don't know what the fuck's going on. They're just doing the Matrix thing, doing what they're told to do. So I see your point, because when I woke up, it was depressing, right?
It is depressing.
My dad's a natural conservative, but if I tell him like, yeah, dude, Oprah's going to jail, I'll get my dad all rised up, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a level. If I talk about 9/11, I'm gonna lose my dad. He's gone. He'd be like, no, man. But because once you see the reality, it's depressing. And he's older than me, so my whole life was a lie. And he's 30 years older than me. So it takes a level of acceptance, right? And we go to vibration chart. It's hard to accept, man. Most people, acceptance is a higher vibration, and most people fight. They fight it. So, I know someone, they said, you know what, dude? I'll know someone just spoke truth to them. That's their defense mechanism. Yeah. To fight truth with anger, because you're as long as you're guarding illusions, you can only combat it with anger. If you speak truth to me, I'm not going to get pissed off. I already know the truth. I know the truth about myself. If you want to tell me what's wrong with me, I'm not going to get pissed at you. You know what I'm saying? Because I've already accepted. I know we're not perfect. You know, so but I get Black Knight. That's where you need more people that think like you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, the two tools in the philosophical like fuckery tool bag. When I say philosophical, I mean the argumentative tools that old scholars used to use fighting with each other. And the two tools that are mostly used are virtue signaling and gaslighting. If somebody doesn't agree with you, and that's why it's all synonymous with anger. You know, you bring up, hey, ZRPs are going to be the number one. Bitcoin's going away. I don't care if you think Bitcoin's going to stay or not. If I say that, most people that don't agree with that are going to use some sort of virtue signal or gaslight. They're going to make fun of ZRPs, or they're going to claim Bitcoin is better. And it's like,
and that's where you get into like,
bro,
this is what I've noticed: toxicity, the Democratic Party, you know, the liberalism and narcissism, they're hand in hand, bro. It's the same playbook, but once you start, like Tony Baggs was like saying stuff about consciousness, right? I've went on the consciousness kick. Like XRP is one little speck now of what I've learned. Like I look at XRP as I'm learning the how to invest, the investment side of things through XRP and crypto. But the shit I've learned outside is more important than just XRP. So, you know, people comment, are we going to talk about XRP yet? You know, and all this crazy shit. But, you know, when you see Black Knight, I know, you know, he gets it more than some other people might get it in the comments. But
well, he threw it down right here. He goes, thanks, Buster. I appreciate it, man. I'm holding on by a thread at this point, my brothers. I'm broken for sure. It's okay. All we got is ZRPs and this hope in each other, you know? Because what do you do? We were smashing back from Vegas, me and Nerdy, and it was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what do we do from here on out? What the fuck do we got to do? In the game, the name of the game is persistence. Because what else is there to do other than just move forward?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just keep being persistent. Yeah.
You got to keep moving forward. Because you go backwards, right. It's like putting poop back in your butt. It doesn't work.
But you mentioned gas. Let's go back to gas, buddy.
Butt, bro.
You can't.
Or like,
and that's
toothpaste back in the toothpaste.
You can't put it back in the tube.
You can't.
But
bro.
Let's talk about gaslighting real quick. Like, people could try to gaslight you, right? But their biggest problem, like the gaslight, like I said this a couple shows ago, it's manifestors versus manipulators, right?
Yeah.
The problem is a true manifestor is gonna fucking have 10 manipulators around them. Manipulators know fucking spiritual gifts when they see it. They are all gonna flock to the true manifestor and hide in their energy, right? But
hide in their energy. Write that down.
Yeah, they're gonna try to, because once you understand energy, this is another big thing that I've learned is if I drop my energy off, you guys are fucked. You're gonna expose yourselves. I don't have to say a word. I don't have to say a fucking word. And you could get so-and-so, oh, so-and-so thinks this. I don't give a fuck what so-and-so thinks. When I come on scene,
that's
people
virtue
know,
signal.
Yeah, I'm the real deal. Right? Because it's like it's vibrations. A lower vibration, they know the handbook. If they're lying, they have to go get more people. No one told them to go get more people, but that's the game they signed up for. They're on the lower vibration. Right? You'll never outrun a lie, never defend your name to nobody. Whoever thinks you're this, let them think it. You're on team Boo Boo the Fool. You a fucking clown.
Boo Boo the Fool.
Boo Boo the Fool.
That's what it is. And then the gaslighters, when you're in a group and nobody wants to call you out, they're all gaslighting themselves up. They're all perfect. They never, if it wasn't, it's all Buster's fault. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They're actually gaslighting themselves up.
Yep.
And that group will always remain with themselves. They can't extend out because in reality, it doesn't play out.
It's the mirror thing. They get mad at you, but they're just like, fuck, it's all reflections of themselves.
They get
All
mad
their
at you because
issues.
you're telling the truth. Like,
Yeah.
you're just, I'm not trying to, if you want to be perfect and you try to play like you're perfect and you know you're not, you are stopping yourself from growing, bro. And that's what it is. So you can go over there and be perfect with your perfect people, but you're all fucking clowns.
If you're experiencing moderate to severe clownism, this nose is for you. What's up, guys? We're gonna let the baby gates in, let them down, fucking come running in like a stampede, bro. All the babies in shitty diapers. Let's go. Let's fucking run it. Come on in, guys.
Let's go,
This is
man.
XRP Boardroom with ZRK BUSTER, Nerdy. Let's go.
So
nerdy, dude.
Watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
bro.
fucking date fag shit is fucking ridiculous. It's annoying. And
It
it
is
seems
annoying.
like, but that's
It's
the thing.
stupid.
I like, rather than just like clown on you,
It's
I'm not
retarded.
gonna clown on you because you're right.
It's retarded.
It's just retarded, and we just get tired after a while. So rather than clown on the cynicism, it's not necessarily cynicism. It's just like, fucking, let's go already. Let's run this shit already, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we already know what's up. We already know what's coming.
But it's like, what exactly are we waiting for? Because that's what I keep saying. It's like, what we're waiting for. Like, if you really think about it, if the Federal Reserve doesn't go away, the IMF, United Nations, IRS, if all of that does not go away, then what was the point of all of this? If I cannot turn my dollar bills into gold or silver, or turn my crypto into gold or silver, or my stable coins into gold or silver, then what was the point of any of this? If I don't have financial freedom at the end of the day, then what was the point of the queue, of the movie, of all of it? The swamp. What was the point of all of it?
Yeah, they
'Cause
could have just FEMA camp killed us and throw us in those Georgia coffins and with the guillotines. Why not? Why the fuck are we alive still? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I
We
don't
gotta
think
have something nerdy. We gotta have something coming up. Bro.
I don't think Jay Henry would have fit in one of those coffins. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Well, you
Fuck
could have
no.
like cut
Jay Henry's
two
huge,
of them
bro.
and then like glued them together, like epoxied the seam, bro. Jay Henry, dude, we can have two for Jay Henry, like. But what I'm saying is, we would have had a FEMA camp devil death if, So in other words, Nerdy's right. Nerdy's exactly right. What the fuck's the point of all this if we're still going to be UBI, deep state, central
UBI
bank,
is fine. UBI is
cent-
fine.
you
We
know,
need UBI.
Federal Reserve is central banks, bro. It's the
If we're
same
gonna-
shit. It's synonymous.
If we're just gonna be fractional reserve banking still, and we're still gonna have all these stupid ass wars and all this pointless money being sent everywhere, and we still have all this.
to me, it comes down to when this system launches, if we're on fractional reserve still, it's all bad.
It is all bad. That's dystopia.
If we drive debt after they fix it, it's all bad. And it's that simple.
Yeah, what's the fucking point?
And see, and I don't think we're gonna go to a dystopian. I think that's the problem, right? So the reaction is the Great Awakening, and the result is more of a utopian.
Yeah, but even with an awakening, nothing's happening. People see everything. Literally, Hunter's case is on the 3rd of June because of everything that we've been talking about, and no one cares. Nobody gives.
But the awakening to me is like
It's slow. It's taking time.
it's not on our timeline. Like, it could start to happen now, right? We could all get rich from XRP. It might start off bad, right? Let's say crypto, it's all bad. God is going to try to get it back, right? Or it can start off good. The devil's going to try to get it back. So either way, let's say it starts off good and we go 50 years. How easy it is to do another reset when the devil takes it back over. And your kids, you leave, you tell your kids, don't fuck with the XRP, let it go. And then they just flip switch to another coin. How easy would that be, for another reset 100 years from now when you've learned? So all we could do is ride it out, man. But people are waking up. I've woke up.
Yep.
And I'm like young in the game, bro. I've been awake for like 10 years.
It
You
is
can see
becoming
it.
more common though, like
It is
Nerdalicious.
coming. I agree. with
Nerdalicious. It's the socials
Yeah.
are blasting out with a lot of conspiracy
agree.
shit.
that. I agree.
But at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, you know, I think we're all right in a way because like people do watch that shit. They'll watch like murder happen, and they'll just sit back because no one wants to be the first one to rise up because we don't know what to do. We're you know we don't know
But
how.
you rose
react.
up. You rose up by just being a conspiracy theorist. Like I'll stand proud on that shit.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
This is the
let's
the
be like
best.
this cookie cutter, right? You're showing people, well, let's make this shit cool. You know, the cool kids over there talking shit, but they're ready to jump ship.
Yeah, we're
Right.
we're the baddest of the asses. We're baddest of all the asses, bro. We're the bad asses.
That's right.
Yeah,
You
because
can see
we got
the-
balls to be conspiracy theorists, and we're one of the.
But Alex,
first.
That word, though, I mean, in the last 4 years, right? Like, I had neighbors that used to mock me, laugh at me for some of the theories that I had, and then you've got them now coming and spouting stuff to you in the last 4 years, and I'm like, man, you're starting to sound a little bit like a conspiracy theorist, and they're like, oh crap, you're right, and I was like, welcome aboard. I mean, woo woo.
Let's go, bro.
I think that's where Rosie Reels met when she said the train
Choo
left the
choo.
station.
Yeah.
Is the choo choo,
What?
mother, you know.
Yeah. At the
But
end
like
of the
even
day, bro,
conspiracy-
there's too
sound
many
like that.
proofs that this isn't real. Like, I know nothing's happening, but there's too many fucking proofs. Meaning, like the Rosie Rios thing, for example, the money, bro. You just show some random fuck the dollar and just go, hey, this bitch on your dollar is on the board of Ripple. Like, yeah, that's enough.
The look
Yeah.
on
But even,
Pat's
like-
face,
Game over.
Game
Yeah.
over.
even when people use conspiracy theorists, like that's what is that? Project Unspeakable. And Project Unspeakable was written after JFK was assassinated because of the conspiracy people coming out, right? Supposedly. But they were told to use that term. So if anyone uses conspiracy theorist on me, I already know they're not on the level of consciousness as me.
exactly.
You just fucking put up the red flag. Like, boop, red flag. Shut your mouth. Like,
Shut your mouth, you fucking NPC.
yeah, you're a clown.
Nerdy.
Oh.
Are you squishing little heads, or are you trying to get a hit of GDLTs?
I was just passing it to Nerdy over here.
Pass the Jeter. GDLT, what's up, pimp? Beards
the left hand side.
fattest, most bodacious beard on the fucking interwebs, bro. Let's go.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Guys, it is a tremendous time to be an XRP holder. We have been accepting donations in crypto, and it's been tremendous. The community that has been stepping up the most and sending the most donations, of course, they know a thing about politics, if you know what I mean, with Gary Gensler, and now John Deaton running for Senate. By the way, vote for John Deaton. He's a good friend of mine. Love John Deaton. He's a good friend of mine. I've known him since day one. Have always supported him, been following him in his lawsuit with Ripple. But XRP community has been the one that's showing up in our investments here. We can't wait to let people know when we're running for the election. We've gotten a good amount of, money for our campaign because of XRP. XRP is the number one.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. It's gonna be so
Bravo.
crazy.
Bravo.
That's
Jacob.
awesome, bro.
Bravo.
It is the greatest distributed ledger technology that is out there. Don't let the BTCs fool you. I understand the price is very high at the moment, but the best distributed ledger technology out there is the XRP ledger.
G, we love you, G.
Love you guys.
Love it, bro. And that's
Yeah, things are
essentially
going
what
good,
we're
man.
waiting. That's essentially what we're waiting on, bro. Is like Trump and all this fucking like the only
That's it.
thing that makes sense to me why
We're
it's
waiting
taking
for
so
the wave
long,
of the hand and Trump's, the
Yeah.
XRP logo on Trump's hand.
that
We're letting-
motherfucker better have like a henna tattoo of the ZRPs on his fucking
Better
hand.
do.
Dude, imagine it's like
Yeah.
exactly what the riddle says. It's just him holding like a freaking
Oh my
XRP
God.
like symbol.
But
Dude.
If Nerdy said, like, what are we waiting for? To me, it is imminent. Like, we're a $10 XRP is what we are waiting for. And just that $10 accumulation phase is over, and they don't have to hide. Right now,
Yep.
you
at
know,
that point.
no billionaire will ever say the name XRP. No actor. You'll never hear XRP on mainstream media. All that is over at just $10,
Mhm.
right? So At
shut
50
that
cents,
down.
they got to fool people.
Yeah.
But just
Yep.
$10, $20,
Nope.
cat's out the bag. No more accumulation. I don't care if you drop $20 million. You got a million of them, bro. You drop 20 million right now, and you're a fucking G.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
See what
were.
I'm
Yeah, they
saying?
were already rich,
I want-
right?
Yeah.
I want what Bo said to come true. I want a $25 by July.
Guys,
Amen.
yeah, hell yeah, let's go.
It could happen.
It could happen.
J Roy,
Dude, guys,
bulldogging in the flesh. What's up, pimp?
what's up, J Roy? Dude, good seeing you, bro.
Let's
Nice
go,
stats,
bro.
man. Loving it.
Let's go. He's in his
It's a
trading
nice
chair.
cash, bro.
He's in the
Dude,
trading
I
He's in his
just
trading chair. It's fucking DGen. You fucking DGen.
looks comfy as hell, bro. This dude's just making like thousands upon thousands of dollars off trash, man.
Y'all
Love
ain't
it.
been able to
The
hear me.
ultimate
have
trash tiger over there.
You hear you now.
There we
can
go.
hear you.
We got volume.
you. What's good? What's good, people?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Good,
Good,
man.
Shit.
Oh, bro. I
You
had to
DGens
text-
out there want to learn some DGen shit? Follow
Yeah.
J Roy Bulldogging
All right,
on fucking
You got all
on,
the memes for your
on,
ass.
So-
on Telegram. Go
So
ahead.
people, I gave you Kendu last week,
Did it go to the moon already?
You go
boys.
What is it?
Boys.
5,000%.
My 0.2 Ethereum is 24 ETH.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Good
That's
job.
For real,
Crazy,
dog.
man. That
Crazy.
is crazy.
Kindu.
Almost
You
enough
called
to run a
Kindu.
note.
You did call Kindu. We got to give you
Called
credit.
it.
bro.
All
I
right,
heard you
dude,
because when I was in
that's it.
Vegas,
You called
I
it.
mentioned Kendu to lower level because lower level agreed with you. He's like, yeah, I like Kendu too.
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
said
man, I
he-
got to look into that shit.
Shiba
And I didn't-
Dev, the Shiba Dev Shytoshi actually came in the voice chat. So it's pretty insider. It's legit.
Well,
Yeah,
congratulations, brother.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
good.
man.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's
Dude,
like
that's
5 years
awesome, man.
salary. You
I
know,
aspire to be like you.
Salute. When you're
So
making
good,
games in
boys.
this space, that's what it's all about, dude. And
But-
he's making
No doubt.
100X's filthy, bro.
We should
This
all be
week,
like you, J-Roy.
This week has been pretty crazy.
That's where we messed up. We should have all been a J-Roy. We should all-
Congratulations, brother.
So
we
did
should've
anyone
followed.
did anyone catch GameStop or AMC?
No.
no, but
I
I've
heard they
seen
shut
that
it
they're
down.
starting to
I
pump
heard they
again.
shut trading down.
Yeah.
Did
To
anyone
me, that's
catch
like a
the-
giant distraction, right? To get people away from the digital assets that that they should be investing in.
But in a way, it's kind of
Well,
almost preparing them for digital assets too by using the abbreviations and stuff and whatever, like for
Yeah.
GameStop and, you know, them being like type of things that particularly attract like younger people, right? Like entertainment and things
But
like
to me-
that. So
To me,
It's
like,
actually-
I know somebody that
up,
has
Alan?
GameStop and AMC, but to
What's
me,
up, guys?
it's like an
No.
attack on the old system,
Mhm.
and they know they're over leveraged, and it's like people in the game are fucking attacking the people that's been running the game. So to
Mhm.
me, GameStop is a good thing, like,
Yes.
because whoever started that
Right.
shit, they know
Power
what the
to
fuck
the
they're
people.
doing.
Yeah,
No,
it's
y'all don't
exactly.
know
It's exposing the corruption in
started
the
it? Y'all don't
traditional
know who
markets,
started it?
preparing people to accept
started
the
it?
new digital
Wasn't it
market.
Wall Street? I thought wasn't it Wall Street that started it?
No,
Well, sure,
Roaring Kitty on Twitter.
Oh damn.
That's
Look, Roaring Kitty deleted his Twitter, and then now it's back up, and he made a post, and then that's when it all happened.
Oh,
Congrats, J. Roy.
oh, okay. So that's
I caught the
Thank
I
you,
caught
Alan.
the tail end of that conversation there. You did tell me, and I was
nice.
considering jumping in on that too. So it's always those ones that you didn't jump in on that you make the most money on. But congrats, bro. I'd love to see someone actually profit in this market right now. So
Are you okay?
Yeah, bro. That wasn't all. I turned another 0.2 into 20K off of a coin called Jack, and then I had $600 turn into 38K on Make Ethereum Great Again. So this week it's been like 100.
Ethereum great
That's
again.
Bro,
That's awesome.
130K profit this week, and I'm
I'd
just like,
buy that
I'm
before I
coping.
buy more. ETH.
That's crazy.
Sure.
I'm
Nice.
coping. Yeah, it's insane
Dude, that's
right
awesome.
now.
Yep.
But I've missed some big hitters yesterday with that GameStop thing. You know, of course, there's all these cryptos that launch because Roaring Kitty. I mean, think
Roaring
of that.
Kitty.
Think of the guy's name on Twitter. Of course, there's going to be a crypto called Roaring Kitty go 500,000%. But I
right.
missed it. Yeah, like it's just so diluted with stuff, you know.
Yeah. Some big news that came out today, guys. The Euro system has successfully settled with central bank money using distributed ledger technology. This is a really big deal.
Nice.
And a lot of people, I think, don't know that it happened today. Like that was, released, that big piece of news. I think that's a really big thing, big step towards the direction that we're seeing, tokenization and CBDCs and stable coins and all this stuff going.
Nice. Anything else going on in Europe?
Axelar got a shout out from Stellar directly. Like Stellar did an independent, Axelar shout out. So, dude, Cosmos ecosystem's looking bullish in general, and Axelar is a really big part of that bullishness. Very excited.
Nice.
So the best thing to do.
So many good opportunities out there. A0, dude, nerdy, A0, Casper, and all that. Dude, they're so cheap right now. It's filthy cheap right now.
Casper's up 3 cents. It's crazy.
So the best thing to do when one of the homies wins big and does good is to congratulate them and not feel so bad. A lot of people in the chat are like, "Fuck, we need to fucking do what J-Roy does." Fuck, like. Just calm the fuck down. We got big moon coming. It's still coming.
That's right.
But J-Roy knows what he's doing. So if you want to hit him up, maybe he'd be willing to teach you some shit. You could, but it's not financial advice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you can choose that shit. You just got to know.
Created another. If you remember back in 2021 through 2022, I had Bears and Bulls. I've now created Bears and Bulls V2, and everyone in there has a goal of 150K by the end of the year. That's like $620 a day. So if you want to join, you can join and try to make some money with them. I've found a lot of old faces. You can just shoot me a DM on Twitter or Telegram, and I can get you a link.
Yeah, I think if you're actively day trading, guys, you want to get into communities. You want to be a part of, like, there's so many different groups out there that I know have active traders. We've had Cyprix X on the Cyprix on, and he's a trader. I think he's actually a part of Crypto Sensei's Cryptonaires thing.
Yes.
I just personally, I used to day trade options and futures, and I lack the emotional management for it. So I've just decided to hold my crypto, and I'm happy with that. But for all the people that are actively trading, making money, like J-Roy, God bless you, dude. Like, that's awesome to make a 100K.
But what you don't understand, right? But what a lot of people don't understand when they're like, "Fuck, I need to do that." They don't understand that, like, J-Roy literally is a fucking pimp Mac, and he's been putting the time in every fucking day for years.
Dude. Yeah. I've known J-Roy since like 2018, 2017, man.
Pimp Mac playa with the shit. And so if you think you could do what J-Roy does, think again, bro.
Yeah, that's why you need to be a part of
sit down and listen.
Mirror a successful trader's trades. That's if you're going to do it. And obviously then you need the money management and emotional management to do it, right? Like, J-Roy, those trades that you were in, at any point did they go against you, or did you just get a God entry and it just went up after you got in? Or did you have to take a little heat on those trades?
Bro, I'll tell you, on Kindu, I got in at 200K. It went to 60 million after 2 months. Mega was actually launched by the Kindu developer, and so I had an insider thinking that, hey, this is going to do well because Kindu did well. So I bought a bag of Mega and I sold it at the top, and then I rebought back in. I sold it around 1 mil, made like 6K profit, and then I bought back in at 90K, and it's back at 1 mil now. It did go to 2 mil, but it's back at 1 mil. I'm still holding it.
And you're talking market cap.
Market cap?
I'm talking market cap. Yeah, market cap is
for everybody, the audience.
Nobody watches price of meme coins. They watch the market cap.
Nope, that makes sense. I'm glad, Buster, you clarified that too for everybody.
Yes.
But yeah, like to do that, to be a trader, the emotional management and money management skills. Like, guys, I'm sure J-Roy is not using his big portions of his bags to do these trades. Like he said, he's throwing in a couple $100 that he's willing to lose, let it go to zero, and then seeing what happens.
And he's
So,
put his time in. You know, he's
I-
learned the game.
I
You
saw
learn the
this
game.
community. This community formed very quick, and I saw almost a cult following happen. And the developer just would feed this Kool-Aid to you, you know, and then it would all be true. So it's not like he's LARPing. He's not lying to you. It's all true. He told us Shaitoshi was going to come in and follow the Twitter, and it happened. He told us that he was going to be involved. That he's been involved, and I mean, the slogan is, we don't gamble, we work. If you want to go and gamble, that's fine. But just watch your wallet go to nothing. And there's like a song. Dude, it's just like a cult following now. It's insane.
There's a
awesome,
song.
Yeah, there's a
Shiba
Hindu
Inu, another
song.
Shiba
Yes,
Inu.
they actually just sponsored some big EDM festival in Sydney, Australia, and they're going to have it on the screen and all that stuff. So I mean, it's like a Shiba type thing going on. I'm seeing it before my eyes, and I've taken some profit, but I'm holding a fat bag. I've still got about 50K in there, but there is some guys that's got, they're holding about 600K worth of tokens. They haven't touched them. So that is a little bit scary to see those big wallets holding, knowing that they can.
Hopefully that's a portion of their net worth that they're, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like, you know what I mean?
What-
Like $600,000 to somebody else, like not to me. That's a lot of money right now.
And
But,
there's
paired with-
also some movie star that's y'all know Mike Hearn, Michael Hearn, Michael Hearn, the big workout guy. He did like something with him, and there's some guy that played in a movie with Zac Efron, but he won't give us his name. But he told us like that he played in the movie Gold and a couple more movies. I don't know. His shit's called Crib X, but I don't know who he actually is as a person. I just know him as Crib X. It's just been
dude, I just
insane.
Googled that guy. That guy's a beast. My God.
Yeah,
What a
Michael Hearn.
beefcake. Yeah, dude. Jeez.
So it's like a community chat like that for like XRP or something, like, okay, Brad Garlinghouse is going to talk about this in the next interview. Bam, it happens. I mean, we got the
Right.
Riddlers and stuff like that, but like that'd be
Yes,
cool if
yes.
you just had like a Telegram group that you could jump into and it's just telling you everything that's about to go down.
Yeah, one day we're gonna see this green candle for XRP too. So, I mean, think
I
about
pray,
that
bro.
day,
I pray for
almost
us.
a year ago now. 2 months. 2 months ago will be a year that XRP was declared not a security. Like, what are they
Yeah.
saying? That time is being accelerated? I can't believe it's been almost a year.
Right.
Bro, I don't understand XRP not making any price action whatsoever from 50 cents to 60 cents, from 50 cents to 60 cents. And I'm just sitting here watching my bag go from like,
Yeah, exactly.
1,000,
But yeah, it's
a
absurd.
few thousand down, few
What
thousand
a
up,
clown
few thousand down, few thousand up. I don't.
Yep.
Yep, it's
Well,
it's
they said-
frustrating, and I think
Dude,
that's
but
where a lot
J-Roy,
of
you're
people
going to benefit on both ends of it. You got to take advantage of the Wild West phase, right? You got to take advantage completely of the whole Wild West phase before regulations, and then you're setting yourself up. I know with like probably some XRP, XLM, and some other big fat like macro cap cryptos, but like that's how you win on both ends, right there, dude.
Yeah, but
you put in,
and my dad is like mad at me because he bought a bunch of XRP, and then he bought it at like $1, bro. He bought it at $1.
Oh man,
I bought a little at
so
$1.
he just hates XRP right now.
Oh, he's like, am I ever gonna make $100,000 on XRP?
You got me to shit coin and never did anything.
Dude. Yeah,
he will though.
that's nothing.
But that's J-Roy, you put in your time to learn. Like, I'm not a trader like you, bro. Like, I'm good at fucking doing long swing trades, set it and forget it. I got people talking shit about Velo. Velo's up like 4 or 5x from when I bought it.
Yeah.
And that's not good enough. You're like, okay, whatever, bro. But so everyone has their own thing, but your level of trading, you put in work to get the benefits. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just jump in here making $160,000 in 1 week. You know what I'm saying? So,
but what's
yeah,
sad is what's sad is I see these noobs come in that are like 18 years old, even in high school, and they're sitting there making $1 million off of
Dude.
$20 on some Solana crap. You know,
Sure, dude. Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
Solana.
You won't
I
keep
hate
it, right? They
Solana.
lack the emotional management and the money management skills to keep that money. And I've said this on the stream before that I am so glad that this opportunity did not come around when I was in my mid to late 20s, because I promise you, all the money that I'm going to make from the bags of stuff that I'm holding, I am not going to squander away. I in my mid to late 20s, I have no idea what it would have turned me into. A monster.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if that money comes quick, that money goes quick. But if you
Yeah.
work hard for it, then you know that you had to work for it.
Right.
Well, in our case, our money's not going to go quick because we're smart enough individuals and there's enough in us in the community to teach one another that we won't even need to spend our money. We'll just be living off the profit that we make off of interest. Our lifestyle will be based off of what we make off of interest for the most part. We won't even need to spend any of our money.
Exactly.
We're
At
going
that
to have
point,
so much money
perfectly.
that we're going to be able to fuck up in a big, big way and still be able to recover from it because we have so much money. And
It's
then,
true.
like,
But
it's going to be absurd.
Buster says that you can't fuck this up.
no,
Yeah,
but
you can.
could.
But I'm
So
just
buy
saying,
that,
like,
buy that
we're going to be so
Cadillac
rich.
CTS or S whatever.
Those
Buy that
guys
shit
that
anyways.
J-Roy is talking about, here's what will happen. I promise you this, because I've been trading long enough to understand this. You get into a state of euphoria where you think you can make no mistakes, and then you over leverage in one position because you think it's a sure thing, and you lose everything. This
Right.
happens time and time again. People who lack that emotional and money management skills, and they get on. It's like gamblers that sit at the table when they're up, and then they think they can't lose, so they don't get up.
Overconfidence, yeah.
Yep, they'll put it all into one trade on the next degen Solana coin or Ethereum coin or whatever, and it will be a rug pull, and they'll lose everything.
Oh, bro, Solana and Base Chain are the worst. And BNB, of course, the worst.
Yeah, BNB was my biggest
J-Roy,
regret from
what-
2021, not getting any of Binance coin. That was when it was $4.
J-Roy, what's the next
Cheers.
ecosystem that's going to have the whole a whole new set of dumpster coins that we could take advantage of? What's the next
Oh, bro,
one?
it's not gonna.
What's the next Solana?
I mean, bro, you gotta. I had a guy last
XRP.
week named Sponge tell me about. Yes, Sponge. He told me to buy Pulse Chain. And Pulse Chain, any coin on Pulse Chain. Pulse Chain is a fork of Ethereum that has low fees, but the volume's only 25 million right now, so it's very low volume across the entire chain. Well, he told me that last week, and then he sends screenshots this week. Every coin has gone up 1,000, or not 1,000, 100%. And I mean, Pulse Chain, I don't know. I'm not in that. I didn't buy any of it. I wish I had after he sent me that 100% gain on everything that's on there.
You did on those launch pads, those launch pads or whatever last season. I remember you were doing really good on those.
Yeah, the pre-sales, bro. Those were killer back in the day.
I know.
But
I
now
should have jumped on those.
they're very evil now because it's all it can be controlled too easily unless you know that it's whales holding the floor. You have to hand pick the people that want to buy the pre-sale. People don't do public pre-sales anymore. They do, but they mostly fail. It's just cash grabs. Big cash grabs.
Yeah. Whoever can sell it fastest.
No, the dev just cash grabs, ads, they raise. I watched a guy raise 2,000 SOL about a week and a half ago, and he only added 15% to liquidity. So he's, think of the Solana that he's got. And the chart didn't even do 3x. It did it doubled your money, and then it went below. It never went anywhere. So it's just
You got
cash
people
grab.
in here asking for can do reviews all of a sudden.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
bro.
Everybody
Yeah.
wants to know. But that's the thing
Oh,
is
wow.
we can't chase green candles, right? Like eventually, here's what I don't want to happen. I don't want you guys to hear these stories from J Roy. Cash in your XRP and start to dabble in that market, trying to like get more XRP, and then XRP finally pumps and you're not in it. So if you're gonna use money to do some of this stuff, just for God's sakes, don't use any of your XRP.
Go
Use-
sell
use
something
new
in your
money.
garage.
Yeah,
Sell something
seriously.
in your garage you ain't going to use for the next 6 months. You all better be doing that crap anyway, because when we do start mooning, and you had about $1,000, $1,500 in your garage somewhere you could have got rid of, and maybe got some assets that'll do something in the future. So those skis or those jet skis or whatever you got that just sitting there you ain't using, I would sell it right now. We're about ready to go into this bull market, and you're going to miss out. So that's my advice for you for this week.
Well,
Ellie,
it's in
your
the
mic is
name.
very poppy.
It's in the name. This is the XRP boardroom, so we shall continue to.
This
speak
is the
of
Kendu
XRP.
boardroom. What are you
It
talking
is
about?
nice.
The Kendu. It's okay. Let's rebrand it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add
Rebrand.
something to what
Kendu boardroom.
I was going to add to what
I
you
grabbed my can-do hat.
The algorithm picked up on it, bro. The algorithm picked up on it.
Look at Chris in the chat.
Guys,
That's hilarious.
I just
dude.
wanted to add to what
Dude.
G was saying about the whole IBC thing. I brought a few chains to look out for. Fetch is a good one to look out for. Check, look out for Check. Ban Protocol, and Alexa. Don't.
What are
sleep
you
on
talking about, nerdy? Meme coins?
it. No.
AI coins.
We're
right?
talking about the
Oh.
IBC and EVM news with Ripple and how Stellar shouted out XLR today.
Oh, those actually sounded like meme coins for some reason.
Asmos too. Asmos was connected with Ripple today. So EVM, I think, is it's Asmos is the ticker for that crypto.
Yeah, I saw that. That was good, G.
So
No,
I mean,
Check-
there's some good infrastructure being built during this bearish time with a lot of these major cryptos, man.
yeah.
And then there was a collaboration announced with HBAR, XRP, XLM. I mean, Casper, and I
Dag.
can't remember the other two. Yeah, man, that was great. I mean, we all knew it was going to happen. We heard rumors of it before, but it was nice to get some of those collaborations, to actually be publicized. So it's all happening. It's great that we know they all have to work together. So it's great to actually for them come out and say it right now. So we
Yeah,
must
that
be
they're
close to some
releasing
kind
those
of-
NDAs finally.
We must be close to some type of regulatory clarity if they're all kind of coming out and hitting and hawing, and if they're working together. They're kind of risking, realistically, if some of these are categorized as a security, they're risking that, potential Wells notice for themselves. So I think we might be getting close to something. So hopefully we might be getting some resolution with this case. There are some rumors floating around, but rumors are rumors and nothing's the truth. But heard and must could be a potential highly possibility. I would love to see that. Not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying there's some rumors out there, so you never know. But I
can't
feel
get
like something's
excited
coming.
anymore.
Well,
Not until it happens.
What I understood was from the Ripple case is that the SEC could appeal the whole how the judge declared Ripple as a currency, not a security and all that. How that can actually be appealed, that can actually be challenged, and they can actually reverse that ruling. So I don't even know how true that is, or how far that goes. But if nothing is 100% yet, I don't know. Not to sound hella like Igor, like hella depressing, but nothing makes sense to me, and I don't know what the hell's going on, and I don't even know.
It's still the Wild West.
No.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like you said earlier in the chat today, though, you just keep going, dude. Right? You just go eat another sandwich and wake up the next day. And
Yeah, I mean, you can
dude.
eat another sandwich and keep going, but it's like,
Well, the show must go on.
I don't like, what the hell is even happening? Like, if,
Yeah, it's just more and more of the same shit. Every year it happens. It was fucking Shiba one year. I remember everybody chasing that. It was Doge one year, and then it was
Pepe.
fucking
well, now it's Kindu.
Pepe. Now
And
it's
then it was
Kindu.
Ball.
Now it's
Then
Kindu.
it
It
was
happens.
Ball.
It happens all the time,
Yeah.
and it's okay with that.
And
And
one
if we
day
don't
it'll
get
happen
it, we
for
don't get it.
XRP. Yep. One day it'll happen for XRP. Legendary in the chat was saying, I've heard don't sell XRP because it can pop at any minute for the last 6 years, and it hasn't popped
Exactly.
yet. And I'm like,
Right.
dude, I'm
Even
right
the
there
old-
with you. Except
Even
for
the
it's been
old
7
OGs
years
like
for me.
Legendary are like, fuck that, I'm gonna side trade. But
Yeah.
what they don't tell you is that they already got their bags packed. So
What up, Puma?
be careful. Yeah, be careful. Their bags are already packed and in the corner, and they ain't touching them.
That's right.
And but they'll use
And,
this bag to fuck with Kendu and Pepe and Fuckface and whatever. Banana with hat.
But even
Yeah.
Jay Roy, like
Jackie
he
going.
said, his dad, you know, he got his dad in at $1, and I did the same thing. I got my dad to buy some over $1, but the
Yeah,
fact
he's
that it
mad at
hasn't
me,
moved,
bro.
the fact that it hasn't moved is why it's the one, dude.
That's why our parents hate us.
And they're getting people out of this shit,
Nerdy, you're so right.
Nerdy.
you know.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
I got my parents in a
You hit
little
a
cheaper,
nerve.
so they still love me.
But
No,
that's
I
correct though.
guess-
The price manipulation and the suppression of all these assets,
Right.
not just ZERPs, but the other ones that are also suppressed, XDC, XLM, all those other
It
ones.
took me like 3 years to get my dad to like double down on the
Right.
initial buy,
Yeah.
you know? But they got a
I
few
bet.
thousands, you know. They got
Yeah,
a decent amount.
That's about.
That's
what
all
I'm
you could
doing.
ask. They're not in the game like me, but
No,
they're like,
no.
dude, this motherfucker won't shut up about this shit.
Look,
They're pretty much doing it just shut me up, you know.
I'm gonna have
Take
a
my
beer.
money.
And I'm,
Exactly
Shut
why
up
my
and take
parents
my
love
money.
gonna have a beer, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, real quick.
Puma, go, bro.
Puma, grab me a beer too, dude.
Grab that beer.
Puma drinks a lot of
Yeah, I might join
We're
you.
going inside.
Hey,
Let's
Joel.
do this.
Norseman on
Hey,
deck.
Joel.
What's up?
Hey, so Duel's like, yeah, don't use your XRP. Fortunately, I did, and yeah, I walked away with a lot of money. About a month and a half ago.
Now you're richer
And,
for selling your XRP.
Made the bet. It panned out, and being the XRP maxi that I was at one time, now I'm invested in 40 coins AI,
40
and the meme coin. I was completely anti meme coin, dumb money. It's there, and I made mine off of Solana, off of Myro, off of Baby. It's
Nice.
ridiculous.
Ooh,
The stupid, dumb money.
So I'm a
Bro,
Dumb
my homie
money.
did the website,
Norse-
bro.
Norse-
My friend did
Snoopy,
the website.
Snoopy, I walked away with big bucks. This is stupid. It's stupid money. You get in early, you get out. And I'll tell you what, I was completely, again, I'm anti-Bitcoin, first off, but I hedged my bets. I sold only a couple thousand XRP, and I walked away with a nice sum. So it's
So
yeah,
one of those things. I got lucky.
Go is what you're saying. You
Norseman
sold
got
some
some
of your
big old
XRP
balls.
to move it. Like, so
Say
you
again?
took a portion of your XRP bag and then you started degenerate gambling in these meme coins. And yeah, I'm gonna call it like it is. And then you made a little extra money, but you didn't sell all your XRP, did you?
Not a little extra money. I made a decent change.
Did you make more
Norseman,
money?
Can we agree on one topic before we move on?
My point
You're a
is
degenerate.
Like
Like
my
me.
point is that you didn't like get to a position of net zero in XRP, did you?
No.
Okay, because
Fuck,
for
no,
me
we
that's
didn't.
just not an option. But like if I listed my top 10 of cryptos that I've made money off of, it would be Cardano, HBAR, Ethereum, VeChain, Gala, BTC, GRT, EGLD, LTC, and yes, Ethereum Classic. Those are my top 10 performers in the last 7 years. Notice that XRP is not on that list, but I promise you that I've got a bag of XRP that would surprise you because I took profits from that and I put it into that. I'm not saying don't gamble in these other coins and don't invest in them. What I'm saying is don't sell your XRP to do it. That's all I'm saying.
Do
Because
we
at any
just
minute,
invest in meme coins now? Is that
That's
what we're
what-
doing now? We're just
no,
gonna-
not me,
yeah.
dude. XR Doge is that's my flyer right
So
there.
I will tell you this: my biggest profit maker was Shiba Inu.
And could
I'm smart enough to tell y'all it could pop at any time with XRP on another level just because of how they're doing business, how Ripple's doing
It's
business.
crazy.
and what it's used for. So
It's crazy.
it's suppressed. Let's just keep it real. What I'm scared about is this: that I'm playing around. I got the bag already, but I'm playing around in these other fields, and it's going to pop and go nuts, and I'm pissed. Like I could have got more. You know, that's greed, and Buster doesn't like that, but it is what it is, right? Like,
No, it's not about.
You know what it is?
It's not about what I
marketing.
don't like. It's about the fact that this whole thing's planned out. They are going to catch every trader. They're going to do a spec run. We're going to fucking ramp up. They're going to catch you dumping your bags to double up your bags. They're going to catch all you motherfuckers trading XRP bag before they flip the switch. And that's a fact. If you don't believe it, trade all your shit away. I don't give a shit what you do.
No.
But I don't fuck with the cookie jar.
Yeah.
That's my cookie jar.
That's
Write
it.
that down.
You go make
Write that
money
down.
anyway.
We don't
buy
fuck with the
Solana.
cookie jar.
Here's the
Don't
thing,
fuck
though.
with the cookie jar.
A lot of this is marketing, and a lot of it's noobs and young kids that are jumping in on this stuff.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm fucking making. I said, you know what? I'm done with this shit. I'm making fucking money, and I did. I'm glad I did it. I was
Nice.
completely anti-meme, and it's just dumb fucking money is what I call it.
Right.
That's what it'll always be.
Yeah,
I
I don't disagree. Just
That's
don't
good.
sacrifice your XRP holdings for all of it. Like, you
That's
know,
Yeah,
awesome.
like maybe $100 grand, maybe $1 million, but don't do more than $10 million
I have a question,
worth into
Northman.
memes.
So
I do have
got
a question.
and it's just because it's out of pure ignorance. I started messing with the XLM AMMs. Yeah, and getting some crazy stupid shit because I'm literally staking some Aqua on another level, another platform, whatever. Has anyone here messed with the XRP XLM or AMMs?
No.
I haven't, bro.
No,
Because I'm scared to touch that bag. I'm
Yeah,
scared
yeah.
to touch any of it.
I just don't know if the issuer for the XRP on the Stellar X is legitimate or not. I don't want to take that risk right now.
Okay, because I'm thinking about it, and I was like, maybe I should throw a little small bag, like a $50 bag, at it.
Dude, I think the best ones are the XLM Aqua, SHX Aqua, and maybe a fun meme coin one with Aqua. Aqua's the one to just keep pairing up with everything, dude.
Yeah, they give you extra points for that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I have the XRP bag. I'm doing other stuff, so I'm gonna I got a little bit of change about to come in soon.
All right.
And I'm like, do I take that change and go XRP and just throw it and leave it alone, or do I just go SHX or Velo and then throw it on the AMM?
Totally.
What are your thoughts, team?
Velo.
Hey, what are your thoughts? Let's do the play. What's up?
The
You don't
Velo
want my
side.
thoughts, bro. You don't want mine.
Tell me your thoughts. I need them.
XLM eats, dude. XLM could be that next dumpster for you to expose there, J. Roy. I mean, you got memes like Doge Lumens taking off and doing like a couple of 100% in a day. I mean, you could probably get some. You could probably find that. They got a Pepe token on there. I mean, they're gonna probably have more meme tokens coming out soon.
Are we gonna sell our Velo for Kindu now? Is that what we're doing?
Not with
I mean, that was already a
Velo
given.
high.
That was already a given.
Yeah, but that Velo high is $2. It's like, was it 296? What's the high? 296.
Yeah.
For what?
For what?
Kendu?
Velo.
Oh, Velo? I don't know. Blue Creek.
If you took $500, what is it at 2 cent right now or 3 cent?
I don't know.
Let's say you take $500, you divide it by 2 cent, you got that bag, and it runs up to $2.
Right.
The mortgage is paid, baby. Or do
Yeah.
you go to
Yeah,
extra?
I think Velo's still got some juice for sure.
For sure.
Or do you do half? Like, let's say you have $500, you take $250, you put it on Velo, take the other 50, put it on SHX, and you pair it with the AMM, and you just forget you had it. And you
Game
keep
over.
moving.
Perfect.
Hey, someone highlight Black Knight's comment.
How far down is it?
it's right. It's new. It's brand new.
Okay.
What do you say?
Exactly. He's like, Nerdy is tired and pissed just like me. We're done.
So true, dude. Nerdy
That's
just
where
now
everyone-
just goes, it's regulations, dude. That's it. It's just regulations. Whenever you get that.
Walk in the clown world. Walk in the clown world. Map, map.
So with
That's
the
where
XRP
everybody has to find their own niche, man. Like, I'm just good at the longer, but I'm not against anything, bro. I'll buy some meme coins to make some money. I'm not
Dude,
against it. I just haven't
I
put
wanna
the
make some
time and
money.
effort into
Buster.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, can
I'll,
we all?
I'll
if
tell
we're
you
gonna
guys
meme
the
coin,
day I
can we all
woke up.
pump the Brad
Oh.
coin on the XRP ledger. Can we all pump the Brad coin if we're gonna go meme?
Bro.
Dude,
I got
Oh,
a
my-
question for Norseman if he's still on.
Norsey,
Um,
you there?
Bust it out.
Norseman,
Let's
you
hear
there,
it.
bro?
Norsey.
All right, so you took some money out of XRP and put it in some coins and made a bunch more money. Did you make
Yeah.
more than you were originally holding in XRP?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. Let's
Yeah. I really don't want to say the number just because.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
don't say the number. Come
Oh,
on.
bro! You told me what you were
Don't
in.
say
I
the number.
already know you made
the only
about- I
number
already
we're allowed
know
to say
about
is
$250,000.
589.
What are you even thinking? Don't say the number, man.
I know you
It
made
was-
about
it was
$250,000
nice.
on
It was
Myro,
nice.
bro.
Was
I
it-
know
how
Myro
many
went
X's?
wild.
Can we say the X?
Yeah, Myro went crazy. And guess what? Myro's going to go back up again. That thing's going to hit at least $1 to $1.50 when this all is said and done.
Yeah.
So I'm hanging on. I still have a bag in there. Holding on to it. You
Dude,
know,
Let's go,
Take
bro.
that dog for a walk, Norseman. Take that dog
Yeah,
for a
man.
walk, man.
Hashtag never sell it all.
The only
Lock your profits and move on to other projects, but then keep a little in. You never know.
I learned that mistake in 2021. I had a $30 investment turn to $20K after a month, and I
What?
sold it. I sold it right away.
That's crazy.
Another
Nice.
month, after another month, it would have been 361K.
Jesus.
That's
Hashtag never
Stupid
sell
money.
it all.
You
Stupid money.
cannot
Think
ever
about all the
sell
people
everything.
that are going to sell all their XRP between $5 to $20, and then one day
I
it's
want
going to
this
be
to
worth
happen to me.
10K.
Because they waited so
Bro, they
long.
will-
That's
they will
why
have
they're going to
to
catch
go.
them.
Yep,
I have
don't
cat with
do
the
it,
hat.
guys. Do not sell it all. Have a
Dog
Hey.
with that.
And when they're selling, I'm pulling up this bowl just like this, and I'm eating it.
Dual citizens right. Rule number 1: do not sell it all.
Absolutely not.
Right.
I wanna make
Never
some
sell.
money.
Oh, what is 23 saying about Jim Cramer? Because Jim Cramer. just
Jim
said
Cramer.
today-
GME
He said
isn't
today-
going to $1,000. AMC won't make it to $100. Bitcoin will never hit 1 million.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jim Cramer
snap.
today said
There
for
we go.
everyone to sell AMC and GME. He told everyone to do that today.
Well, he's
Get
a
ready.
paid
This
shill.
summer's
Hold
gonna be
on.
awesome.
Kramer's a paid shill. If you really traded against what he said, you would come out better.
Yeah,
Like, he's
that's
just-
the way
he's
to
a-
make
There's an
money from the
anti-Kramer.
Kramer is the
I hate
He
Kramer.
doesn't know shit.
the inverse
Like, I'm gonna keep it
Kramer
real.
ETF.
Inverse
He knows,
Kramer.
he knows a lot.
Kramer's a
He's
jabroni.
the opposite.
He is.
I
We're at the
remember
top of
20
the hour.
Yeah.
12 minutes overtime. Nerdy, you gonna pump us
Two
up, or are
two
you
serves
are
said
you
he bought-
depressed?
Two Surf said he bought himself a BMW off a Gala. Why won't this happen to me?
Nice.
Dude, I can't wait to sell my gala note.
Bro, I can go. I can go.
I
cop
missed
a
it. What kind of
BMW.
Beamer did he buy?
It doesn't matter. Why can't that not happen to me? I want that to
That's
happen
a
to
bad
me.
investment.
Nerdy,
Value.
bro.
Hold on. Hold on, let's just be honest. He bought a depreciating asset. I mean, like,
I want to. I want to
What
get
are you
there.
doing?
You
I wanna
gotta
wake up one
reward
day-
yourself, though.
I want to wake up one day and feel what J-Roy feels like, and feel what like Norse feels like.
Bro,
Probably
bro,
really fucking
nerdy,
good.
nerdy. There is no waking up. There is no waking up when you make that kind of money. You're up all night and all day, all night, bro. I'm telling you.
E4 rocking.
I was
Shout
up
out to
for
E4
72
rocking. He
hours.
says, dude, keep streaming.
So can I point
You guys
something
wanna
out?
go a
Can I
little
point something
overtime?
out to everybody? Nobody wants to
If we
talk
can get a
about-
couple of extra coffees, there we go. That would be great, guys.
Hey,
Supporting the
Andreas.
channel.
Well, what,
There you go.
Andreas? This is not the Can Do boardroom. This is the XRP boardroom. Welcome aboard, brother.
Welcome aboard,
And
bro.
before
Yeah.
we move
Panelists
on,
are cool as
Andreas,
fuck.
let's go.
We've always been
Welcome.
cool as fuck. Let's go.
Make sure to
Hey,
And you
subscribe.
can join too.
You can
Click the-
join. You
hey,
can
one thing
join.
I'm
can
gonna
do
ask
that.
everybody to say this.
Oh my.
One thing everybody doesn't know is that Dual Citizen is tall as a fucking giant, right? So he kind of hovers above you
Yes,
when he
he
talks
is.
to you. So don't let him fool you.
It
when
took
he's-
You're not that tall.
Not,
It
not
took
quite.
me a while.
Not, a little taller than Nerdy, and not quite as tall as Zach
Yeah.
Rector.
You're like,
Right.
I'm like,
Sure.
you're a
Nowhere
three
near
citizens.
Jay
You're not
Henry.
dual. You're
Yeah.
Trey citizen. You're like,
Nowhere,
Yeah,
nowhere
Joel, you-
near as tall
Who was
as
the shorty,
Jay
though?
Henry and
Duel
Who
has
was the
me
shorty?
beat by a little bit, but it took me a minute to recognize Duel without his hat.
Oh, I'm bald as a motherfucker.
I saw you for like 5 minutes before I realized
Take
who
it
you
off.
were.
Take it
You know
off.
what's
like,
funny?
oh,
Lady
yeah.
E recognized my voice. She goes, "I know that voice."
Yeah.
The best was
Nice.
actually the moment that Berserker and I shared in the pool together. That was special. Dude. Yeah.
You guys got in the pool, man.
We were in the
When
pool. We had a
to
hug. It was really cold.
someone.
My balls were shriveled and my penis was super small, so we didn't dock, thank God. So yeah, it was a
Bro,
good moment,
your
man.
spiritual balls were the biggest because we were the only ones to jump in that icy ass.
Dude.
You guys are crazy. It was too windy to be doing all that. It was, way
It
too
was
cold.
chilly, bro. Chilly,
Hey,
Will.
yeah.
Chilly? No, it was cold. It wasn't chilly. It was cold.
I know.
It's not chilly. It was
Just to
cold.
stay warm
Igor's
enough.
right. I'm actually 6'2" and a bit. It's a little bit. I'm a little taller. So yeah. He's like he's only 6'2".
He's
Yeah,
only
he's
6'2",
pretty tall.
E4
Oh,
says.
bro, I'm 6'5". What you mean he's tall?
Yeah, I'm not
6'5",
tall. I never
bro.
said I was tall. I'm tall
J-Lo,
compared
you're
to
6'5".
J-Roy's the freaking
yeah.
like Iowa tight end over there, dude. What the heck?
Bro, I'm like
That's where we got
cornbread
Drew
and bread
back
over
from.
there.
I'm 6'5", 225.
There you go, man.
Oh, so you're tall and skinny. There you go.
Oh, no,
what's it
bro, I
like
got
to
a
try to
big
buy
belly.
jeans when you're over 6'3"? No thanks. I think I'm the perfect height. So
I like how 240 is skinny to you guys. I'm like 240, and that's like fat to me.
you're a foodie.
I'm a fat ass.
240. Where are you holding that 240 at?
Diamond Hands, man.
It's all in my
Roger
gut.
that, sir. We love you too.
Nerdy.
Yeah, Diamond Hands.
Below
Shut
the
up,
belt
Mel.
buckle.
Mel's a cool ass dude. I like Mel.
Yep,
Mel's a
yep.
cool ass dude.
Mel
He
is so
is.
cool. Mel be chilling. Like you talk to Mel, he's like, "Yeah, man."
Mel's just chilling. Mel's straight chilling all the time. He's just chilling. He's just
Yeah.
good. He's a good ass homie. He's good company.
We'll be docking next time.
But yeah, you guys, I think the thing here, we all know XRP is the one. We just, I think you should diverse a little bit. I think we all do, pretty much.
Yeah, dude. I'm in over 100 projects. I don't want to give people the impression that I'm not diversified. It's just the way it's worked out. XRP is about 83% of my portfolio right now because it hasn't pumped yet. It has not hit any of my price targets, but I've been in for a while. Again, Cardano being my number one. I mean, some stripper told me about it when it was 3 cents, and I was buying.
Oh, you gotta,
Bro.
So hey, hold on. I gotta tell you this. This is funny. You even bring that up, Duel. I have been in situations not once but twice where strippers were talking about crypto and XRP. Like I was.
Where do you meet these?
Hey, man.
Oh, crap. We were out having drinks one night, and I don't know how this girl said it or how she knew, but me and a guy I work with, we were out having some drinks, X, Y, and Z, and she's like, "What do you think of this?" And shoved an Uphold account in my face with XRP. And I looked at her. I said, "You will never work again if you hold that for the rest of your life." Like,
How do I get
Yeah.
these experiences?
You know what? Strip clubs and J-Boy's Telegram are a good way to probably get the inside scoop on some cryptos. We need to do some research, fellas.
Hey, we behaved when we were in Vegas, so I will say that there was no.
I behave.
Other than
you got some
Berserker
marketing,
and I.
brother.
You guys were one of the only ones that behaved in Vegas.
Hey, but the other time I walked into this place, same place, and a person who worked at the establishment was like, "I know you," and she'd been watching the shows, and she was like, "We were betting like if you were that guy," and I was like, "I'm just a nobody," but I was like, "I don't believe you. Somebody told you." You know me. I don't believe anybody. I'm like, "I don't believe you," because she's like, "Oh, I know you X, Y, and Z." I was like, "No, you don't. No, you don't." I was like, "All right, you got to prove it." Like. She was like, she showed me her phone, and she had every crypto wallet on the phone. Known to man, like I didn't have half these apps. I was like, damn.
Did you take notes? You didn't
What's
even
that?
take notes. You didn't even take notes, did you?
No, I
You
didn't.
should have took notes.
Yeah,
You should have
so
wrote down some of the wallets that she had.
Write that down, Fuma. Write that
Yeah,
down.
yeah. So here's the thing. Here's the thing that's cool. Like this
Strippers
community
know
that we
stuff.
have here, other people who are lurking or catching videos on the side are seeing and knowing we're doing this. And they may not be on the video themselves or on these calls themselves or on the stream themselves, but people are talking to them saying, "Hey, there's some people out there that know some stuff. You need to get into this stuff." So you guys are reaching more people than you know.
Oh yeah. You know,
I agree.
Augustus Carstens watches this stuff. You know, freaking Klaus Schwab watches this for sure.
Does Klaus watch us? Hi,
Oh,
Klaus.
without a doubt, dude. He's
If he doesn't,
alchemist.
somebody on
You
his
guys
team
didn't
watch-
know?
He's alchemist.
I know. I bet you Elon watches
Come
this.
on. We haven't seen Alchemist in a while. Where's
Shout
he
out to
been?
Alchemist.
Dude, Alchemist, where are you? I haven't seen him in a while either. Yeah, shout out
I
to Alchemist.
always thought it was AI chemist.
Oh,
Yeah.
AI chemist.
Hey,
Yeah.
where's
If
Apex
the
at?
I is capitalized, that could be.
hey, that works. That
Yeah.
works. That's
I
cool.
thought it was an L. Are we imagining that it's Alchemist or
I
Dude,
always-
that's
corrected us, right?
Are we having
Everyone
an
always
epiphany
said
right now?
alchemist, but I always thought AI chemist. But who knows?
I mean, if the L was if the I was capitalized, it would look like Alchemist, but it could be AI Chemist. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Dude,
What
that's a
was that,
great
Nerdy?
product right there. Make that into an app
He's had a
ASAP.
eureka moment.
What did you
or a
say?
coin.
What did you say, Nerdy?
I said, do we just have an epiphany?
Oh yeah, we did.
Tiffany? AI chemist.
There we go.
AI chemist?
Yeah, I literally
Yeah.
just typed it in the
That's
chat,
the new
and
crypto, man.
the font would
Put it on
show it as AI.
Telegram group, and we're gonna moon it. Let's do it.
Just
Hey,
put in the
I'm
blue.
gonna start one right now.
Start
Dev.
Hey, let's just ask a general question. People type it in the chat. Where do you want to see a next XRP meetup?
At Fuma's house? Because I know Fuma probably got
Hey man, there we go.
Hawaii, where Wayside is at.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Fuma.
Listen
When
to
we
what Jack got to
moon-
say.
Do we have a lot of people in the Midwest? We could do something in Chicago. Do we have it? Do we have enough people?
If
up
we're
there?
going to Midwest, it's gonna be Detroit, bro. E4 deserves a meetup.
Okay, I'll drive to
Right.
Detroit. Hell's yeah, dude.
We're going to go to Detroit? Is
Yeah.
it safe?
During
In
the
the hood.
winter?
Dude, I'll bring my gun. Dude, Michigan, I'll bring my gun.
Hey, I'm thinking the same stuff, Nerdy. Like, I got friends there, but yeah.
I've heard some stuff. I mean, I don't know if we should be going there.
Dude, I mean, Fuma could drive up with his gun, dude, if he drove all the way
Totally
from
do
Florida.
it, Puma.
Oh man, that state don't like guns, man. That take me to
Dude,
jail in a
Michigan's-
heartbeat, bro.
Well, for me, they reciprocate my Indiana permit, so I can have my gun in Michigan.
But that's not enough. We need machine guns over there. Like,
I'll
You need
bring it
rocket
up.
launchers.
Or-
Nah, Chicago and Detroit both are cool spots. We just can't be in the wrong areas.
Yeah,
But isn't Chicago Chi-Town? Isn't
Yes.
that Chirac?
Yeah, but there's some cool spots, but we won't be in the city. We'll do Schaumburg and we'll call it Chicago.
Yeah, we'll do the outskirts.
We'll do Schaumburg, but we're calling it Chicago, right? So,
We're going to die.
We're not gonna.
Uh,
Oh, jeez.
I'm not confident in this trip. I think I have to
Let's
travel.
let's do a meetup in Florida. So Alan
Florida sounds
could
awesome.
run that. Let's do one in
I could
Florida.
run that. And
Let's-
Fuma, me and Fuma can do it. Hey Fuma, I met somebody that
Let's
owns
go ahead
XRP today in Best Buy, believe it or not. He owned a
was
lot
it,
of it actually.
what's his name? What was his name? He had a weird name, but it was a cool name, wasn't it?
I thought it was like a Benjamin or something like that. I can't remember. He had dark hair and he was had a night dress shirt on like I was wearing. Anyway, I couldn't believe I met somebody else today of all places in Best Buy that owned XRP.
Yeah,
Hey,
I got
he's in my
another.
file.
There's another guy in Best Buy here. I forgot his name.
Customer. He was just a customer. So I have a 5 foot roll. You come in my 5 foot range, I'm gonna figure out why you're in my 5 foot range. If you're 3 feet away from me, I gotta find out why you're in my space and if you own XRP. So he came and said, I had to ask, you know. I said, what digital assets do you own? He goes, I own XRP. I was like, the right answer.
I got one for
just
you.
like that.
So at that place called Solar Float here, it's where you do the deprivation tank.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's
So,
go to
I haven't
Austin.
done it.
so over at Solar Float off of Hibiscus, it's right next to the AMC theater down the street, right behind the mall.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I go in there, I'm doing a solar float, blah blah blah, and I'm talking crypto. And the lady, she used to work on the English stock exchange, and we start talking. I'm like, she's like, oh, what are you into? I'm cybersecurity, blah blah blah, and then we start talking crypto. She's like, yeah, we own crypto, and her husband, his name is Jean Pierre. He's from France, John Pierre was like, yes, we on XRP. I was like, what? You got a bag of that? He was like, yeah. I'm like, same here, you know. So
Nice.
Let's go to
It
Austin.
doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's magical, right? I met a guy at a bar that he saw my hat and was like, dude, do you own any XRP? I'm like, yeah, a little. And he's like, dude, me too. And I was like, shut up. Do we just become best friends? And it's weird, dude. It doesn't happen very often. It really doesn't.
Have you guys ever seen that picture where it's like those two guys? They're shaking their hands like this, but they have their hands in their pants. They're shaking hands like that. You guys
no, that's not cool.
That just got weird, nerdy.
I just feel like when you talk to someone about XRP, I feel like that's what you do. You shake hands with them like exactly like in that motion.
Docking. It's called docking.
Yeah, but not docking. Not
You're like, bro, did we just come like serious bros? I mean, I don't know what happened right now, but
Dual citizen remind me of my buddy and me, like on the tree. My buddy and me are the best friends could be.
That's pretty much how it went at the bar. So,
that's funny.
Shit's serious though, guys. It ain't just memes. Most of these people fucking with memes.
My life is a meme.
Got their bags packed already, so be careful. Also, go fuck with memes. Make some money. Hell yeah.
Make some
shit.
money,
We made
man.
a little money on some side shit. We're just a little bit more safer play with like the SHX and the Velos. But we made some good money. Good call, Nerdy. Good call, GDLT. Good call on the SHX shit. You know what I mean? GDLT's been talking about it for years, and that was our side bet. The more careful, slow roll.
Talking about lower level in the chat, making money on UBX. I was at my neighbor's house. I'm pointing to it right now. When it pumped in 2021, I was helping him transfer his crypto to cold storage, and I looked at my wallet, and my account was up like 30 grand, and I was like, "What is going on?" And I looked, and UBX was pumping hard, and I was like, "Shit, I'll sell some when I get home." And it was so fast, man. Like it was up and down, and so I held on to it. So now I've got twice as much as I had before. I'm hoping that this cycle it has a little pump again. We'll see what happens.
The greatest crypto experience that I've had was looked at my wallet. You're up $100, and I'm like, yeah, I'm up $100. I don't know. Anything else you guys are talking about? I don't know how that feels like. I want to feel what that feels like. I want money's XRP, and it goes, yeah, you're up, and it's like, oh no, you're down. Oh hey, you're up. Oh no, you're down. That's my life as a trivia.
It's a yo-yo, dude. There's a reason why GDLT and Bagman got together for XRP roller coasters, man. That song is so freaking true, dude. I just do it every time we dump because it makes me feel better about myself. But
if I can make $1,000 like you guys are making, I would celebrate. I would just like noodle arms in the sky.
Noodle.
The 100K in a day, 100K in a day has been nice, but I know we'll have days where our portfolios are going to be swinging $1 million.
If I can turn $20 into 30 grand, like whatever all this has happened, that's crazy. That's stupid. That's like welcome to Clan World. Like
it's Clan World. It is.
Buy
the deep reds.
Dumb money.
I'm still cocksure about this year because it's election year. That's when the fuckery happens, the absolute fuckery. We got fucking 6-8 months, bro, for all kind of shit to happen.
I think,
and they've been getting ready this whole time. So we're about to see it, boys. We're about to see it.
I think mentally we should prepare too for some catalyst that causes a massive crypto sell-off, but then it's like a V bottom. So just be prepared for whatever, guys. Like, wouldn't it be nuts if we saw XRP sub 30 cents again? That would hurt. That'd be like getting stabbed in the stomach.
It hit sub 30 cents. I'm getting a $30,000 loan off rip.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
was gonna
The question is, how long will it remain in sub 30?
Second mortgage on the home, right?
You got a half hour to get in.
It won't be long. That remember during COVID when is the C word during that March when we V-bottomed so quick and
you just set up alarm.
I know it went down to sub 12 cents. It was like 11
alarms,
whatever. That I remember when that bottom came in. I didn't catch it. I caught some at 15 cents, but I did not get the 12 cent.
That's when I came in, Dual. That's when I came in. From
Did
They
you?
already got
Wow.
the 12 cents.
I have friends that finally bought at that point. They were like, okay,
Wow.
dual citizen, I'm ready to get my XRP bag. What's the price? I'm like 15 cents, asshole. I was so mad. Oh, it must be
So,
nice.
for all you people out in the chat, I'm gonna tell you this, and this is what's up. I know you feel alone.
I am
know
alone.
You're at your house or you're in your neighborhood or at work, and you're talking, and people look at you crazy. All
They
you got
do.
to do is come into a meetup. Come to a meetup. Come to a moon party or whatever, and you're gonna meet some real people who gonna chop it up with you, and you'll speak the same language. They'll be from
Mhm.
every walks of life, and you'll be like, dude, I'm not alone. You're not alone. The only difference is we're just spread out throughout the country, and you're smarter than the rest.
And we're all crazy.
Yeah.
We're all
And if you feel like you're moving 100 miles an hour and everybody else is moving in slow motion around you, you're not the only one. We're just thinking a higher level. We're gaining information faster than most people around us. And it's good to actually be able to do that. For the first time, most of us are using our brain more than ever. That's why we got a nerdy up here and we got a FOMO over here, because we got bright mind individuals sharing wonderful knowledge in this wonderful space that we have every week. So pick up some knowledge while you're here and utilize it. So
But come see people in person too. When I say come see us in person,
Makes a
we'll come to
difference.
your city. We figure that stuff out. You know,
So
come
folks-
see us. You'll be like, oh, dude, this dude is real. He's
So
not
folks-
just your head on the screen.
Sulflo's in
And you
Flint,
got-
Michigan. If anyone needs money, it's Sulflo because he needs to get some water. That's messed up.
Let's go to
Flint-
Flint. It's on the way to my parents in Canada, so I'll
Bro.
go to Flint, Michigan.
What happened
That's
with
why I
Hawaii?
give it up to like
I can bring my gun there too. So
the people that made money on .com and all that. Like, they didn't have they couldn't even be here. There was no internet,
Yep.
you know. So
That's why we buy.
if you feel alone now, I mean, think about
Mhm.
people that I think this is a bigger space, but they were in the know, and they literally had to know somebody in the know. There was
Yeah.
no.
it's not like
I
they
got
have
online.
internet to tell them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got online to meet other people that were doing what I'm doing, but that wasn't even an option. So
I'll keep it real with you. I didn't get online for this. Berserker scared the shit out of me to come onto a show once. To your show, he scared the shit out of me. He was like, "Someone get your ass in here!" I was like, "Damn, I did something wrong."
Come on,
I gotta go
pussies.
face the
You
music,
fucking
you know?
pussies.
That's why I was scared. I was like, "Ah, shit! I gotta answer this shit. It's online. I don't want to get,
So why
jacked
didn't
up and emailed about and twittered about, right?"
why didn't you jump in the pool with us then, brah? You were like nobody
Brah.
wanted to come in the pool with us.
Bruh.
Just Berserker
Could've
and I
been-
and Remy. That
Could
was
have been
it.
three-way docking.
Yeah, I
as
was.
bruh.
We should have paid Jamie to put on a swimsuit and come swim with us. Yeah, that'd have been good.
Oh,
Should've
that
did
would have been pretty
She would've
decent.
did
That
it.
would have been. You would have made some people's day there for sure.
there had been like 10 motherfuckers in the pool. Should have jumped in.
I would have stayed in a lot longer. Yeah, definitely.
I would have jumped in.
Yeah.
Would have warmed the pool right up.
For the people in the chat that don't know, that was the owner of the Airbnb that we stayed at for the pool party, and she was not ugly. So
Yeah.
She was a professional dancer.
Oh, look at
He was
that.
I wasn't gonna go there.
Are y'all
But she's a
blood- what's her name?
performer,
Was it Jamie?
nerdy.
It was
She
Jamie.
was a performer.
Big ups to Jamie. It was her name Jamie, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jamie the
Yeah.
performer.
Yeah, big up to
And we
Jamie.
did
She had
not
a
get a
cool
performance.
spot. Did anybody take pictures so we can show the chat the pictures of
That was
the
a
pool area?
nice. That was a
I
nice
did.
backyard.
I can bring them
bunch.
next time. Yeah, I've got some pictures.
Hey, somebody show a picture real quick.
I
I
can't
don't
share
know.
it.
Because
I don't
a
have it on
lot
my
of you guys in
I'm
the chat,
on a
you
cell
may not
phone.
feel we're real. We're like, oh, they didn't have a pool party. Yeah, we had a pool party. It was cold as hell.
What,
We had some good food.
Somebody
Shout
goes
out
to
to
my
Zach.
ex. I have them
Yeah,
on
the food
there.
was really good.
I got a several.
So let me ask y'all a weird question. Did y'all come away from Vegas not hungry anymore?
I ate so much food in Vegas. I think I got
Yeah.
fat in Vegas.
I didn't gain weight, so- yeah, nerdy.
I
no,
gained
you
like
were
10
there, dude,
pounds,
you were
bro.
there.
I think I gained some weight in Vegas. I kept eating. I was like a vacuum. I just wouldn't stop. I just kept consuming
Even
food.
with all the walking, dude, you still gained weight. I mean, you
God,
must have been eating so
Jesus.
much food.
I
dude.
was
I
just
came
consuming.
home to allergies, bro.
That's me too, dude.
Allergies.
real life.
Oh, bro. I was down for like a few days. I was just dead. I was
Real
Me
all-
too. I
we all
just
got
got
it.
over it.
So
Yeah,
my
3
allergies
days.
went away when I went to Vegas. I
bad.
came back to Florida like, what the heck am I living here for?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
I've been all doped up
Really?
on
You don't want to
allergy
be in Florida
medicine.
no more?
It was bad there, right, Berserker? Like I came home and got like I was like, why are my eyes watering, my nose running? Like it was horrible.
Well, you know,
Well,
why
no,
that
the
was-
desert
that's-
takes
that,
it
and that was
away.
a different issue.
The
that
desert, there are no
Blue Crew does.
allergies in the desert. And
Hold
so
on,
you
hold
go
on.
to the
Your
desert.
eyes are red because that's a different issue the Blue Crew has.
Kuma, are you gonna move to Nevada?
Well, I was looking at moving to Vegas, but everybody's like, Bags is like, he's out. Like, everybody's figuring they're leaving. So I will get a spot in Vegas eventually when we move.
I think
You're
that's
damn
I think
right.
it's a good spot, bro. Things are pretty reasonably priced. You saw the prices out there; they weren't that bad.
Yeah.
It was actually in really.
On what? Everything
What-
was expensive.
What
On
happens in
exactly?
Vegas stays in the
Things were a lot
boardroom.
cheaper.
Talk me
Yeah,
off
things were a lot
right
cheaper
now.
in Vegas than they were in California. I'll tell you that much.
So
Things in
that's the
California
difference.
are stupid.
So that's the difference. Florida, our stuff is much cheaper. Vegas is
Yeah.
expensive. California is like, oh my God.
California's
Right.
ridiculous. Nothing makes sense here.
Yeah,
We're paying-
California is like a theme park.
We're paying like $12 for milk. It makes no sense. Nothing makes
Or
sense.
or an airport, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
An airport.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, guys, I got one more thing to say here.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. Thanks, Buster, for letting me in there. So this administration, guys,
Trash.
is completely against crypto. We all know that. The way
Yeah,
things are going now. Now, hold on. Here's the thing, too. I'm going to reference XRP.
Okay.
America was the first in the industrial age. We were first in, tech, space,
Yep.
all that stuff. But what blows my mind is that what are they doing? Are they trying to self-sabotage? They want us to
looks
be
like
number
it.
5 or number 10. This does not make sense. So
It
if
does
you vote
make
for
sense because stop right there because you got to understand it all began with Ripple. Like, yeah, Bitcoin beat. They already knew Ripple was coming when Bitcoin was created. Ripple created XRP and XLM, and they're making it appear like America's not first. And we're going to literally leave the oil industry and we're going to move to the fucking oil on a ledger, which is Ripple. It's all American owned. America ain't going nowhere. They've been in control of this shit the whole time, and it's all a ploy.
Right.
And the
Straight
thing
up.
is all these partnerships, and now there's like big, these I don't know if they're central banks, big banks are using it. It's fucking nuts, man. Like it's bizarro world that we're in, and it just like I'm telling you, if this does not pan out for us, we're gonna need to mount up and have the revolution version 2 if this does not happen. But I have faith it will happen. I hate to see.
There's no other choice.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I
I agree,
They have
though.
to flip the switch.
There's no
They-
other
they
choice,
need
but
to
at the same
catalyst
time,
the
like
system.
the political game is about to get heavy. So what if we go in a spec run and they're on national TV talking shit about crypto? They can talk shit about crypto all they want, but it's the solution. You're making money now, right? If we get back to all-time highs, everyone in here is going to be happy all of a sudden, right? There will be
Right.
no more
I will
Win
be.
Moon comments at just $5. You know what I'm saying? Just at $2, not even back to
Seriously,
all-time
yeah.
high.
$2 would be
Drop a
just peachy.
$2 XRP. Everybody's in here trying to party. I'll go to fucking anywhere for a moon party all of a sudden, right?
Right.
And
But
it's just the game. It's you
It
can't
is.
be in a better spot than you are right
Right.
now.
Right. It's
You know?
it's just if you vote for Biden on that side of the spectrum, you're just bending yourself over and all right, give it to me. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
say it.
So-
I'm gonna say the R word. If you vote for him, you're retarded. There it is.
Let's go.
You're
Biden is not
retarded.
gonna win.
You're
He's
retarded.
not
The
gonna
dude
win.
told you he's anti-crypto. The other guy says, "I like crypto. I'm for it."
Right.
XRP
Yeah,
Lemmy.
and there you go.
Shout out to
There you
Lemmy.
go.
The world is
We
a
need
stage,
that.
and we're all actors.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
you're
whoa,
right.
whoa, 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 whoa! Shout out,
Whoa,
Lemmy.
whoa. Lemmy.
Biden
Nah,
is
bro,
not going to win. He's
all
not
on
going to win.
purpose.
Biden's not going to win. We're wearing our new MAGA hat. It's called the XRP hat right here. I got it from the XRP Batman. Batman is a great man. He's one of the best men that I know. In fact, he's a really good friend. I've known him for a really long time. He's working. He's doing his great thing. Shout out to him. But yes, XRP, the new MAGA.
So here's how cold this is, in case y'all want to know. Let's say, hypothetically or whatever, Donald Trump does not win. It still doesn't match the fact that XRP is a business. Ripple, the company, is a business, and they're using this. And this has been in the top 10 cryptos for how many years?
13.
And that they're already making
Forever.
the business case to use this outside of America. Now, they can be stupid if they want and suppress it. You're just going to let me accumulate more. That's all you're going to do.
What happened if it was never XRP and it was always Stronghold?
I got a little bag of
Right.
that too.
I got
I'd
one
It's always strong.
on
Well,
XRP.
we're diversified.
It's all
We
good.
talked about it.
But
Who's pulling the
case.
strings though?
How many
That's
other
what I'm
companies?
saying, Nurse. Who the hell is pulling the strings, though?
But if
Right,
FHX wins,
it
XRP
doesn't-
wins.
Question.
How many
Yeah.
other companies
That's my
are,
exact
are
question.
this transparent, like Brad Garlinghouse has said, and they have real use cases right now for the baking industry? How many got one? Just tell me somebody else. Just tell me.
It's going to be about the liquidity too, because when everything goes to zero, there's instant liquidity with that escrow. There's no other token in the planet that has an escrow amount large enough to handle the amount of liquidity it's going to need to be provided when that crash system happens.
But is it going to go to
That's why it
zero?
was always XRP. Everything is going to basically go to zero and reset.
But how
And
do we
when
know
it
that?
does, there will be, because that's the whole plan. Everything will reset. All currencies will reset. And there will be a basket of currencies that will be utilized. And there will be a system of value that will be transferred. XRP having that escrow is an instant hold savings, immediate liquidity provision at that moment when that all comes to zero. Because that is an asset that has been set aside for the future. For the next 20 years, there's only a certain amount of XRP that can come out of that escrow. There isn't anything else.
I look at it like financial suicide is what it comes down to. And who's pulling this goddamn fucking strings?
I'm going to throw y'all bones.
There you go, Norson.
I'm going to throw y'all bones.
We're all just falling off a building, and we're just wondering who the hell's going to land, who's going to hit the ground first. The economy, the whole world's gone to shit. It's like, and no one is freaking out, and everyone's completely fine with it. None of it makes sense.
So they're just scared.
If you're experiencing moderate to severe clownosis, put a clown note.
Should have handed out those.
There are more for sale.
Nothing makes sense.
I mean, shit, if we go to zero, like Alan says, like, then how long is it going to be at zero? It'll be like 30 minutes. And then
Zero would be, that would be like a full on, like,
I don't
it'll
think
be
they're
like,
gonna send
what is it called
zero.
when they attack our grid system? It'll be a blackout. You know what I'm saying?
The
You're not
cyber
going to be
attack
able
is
to.
happening. The cyber attack
That's
will
why
happen.
it's
able to do
gonna be
anything.
zero. Nothing. Everything will be reset on its head.
Overnight. On a Friday.
I think we can agree that the central banks are the government. We know that.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Collaboration for sure, to say the least. I would say that.
I don't think we're going to have to mount up, Norseman, because liberals are fucking just not us.
They're fucking pansies. They
Yeah,
won't.
they're
We'll
gonna,
make sure
we're
the
just going to
liberals
smack
don't
them
succeed.
awake. We're just going to smack them awake. We're not against our fucking
all
our brethren.
The liberals, all
We're
the
not
liberals
against our
in my
brothers.
neighborhood have guns.
We're just going to
guys,
wake
so
them up.
don't-
No, I think we'll fall in line. And
they're
I'm gonna tell
literally
you. Let me
eating
tell you
their
this
own
real
right
quick. I went to breakfast for Mother's Day. I took my wife out to breakfast.
What'd you have?
I had I had a bagel with salmon on it. You know, like I like
sounds
salmon.
good.
I had bacon and
Sounds
salmon,
really good.
and then I also had the chicken and waffles. So
That sounds really good.
I'm a foodie, so you know how I get
That
down.
sounds bomb. And you picked a really good meal.
But
Nerdy's high.
The thing that Berserker, and I end up actually talking to my wife and my kids about it, and people were listening to my conversation. I don't care. I was like, damn, Berserker is right. The only way these people are going to move is when these Karens don't get this coffee, and they're getting the coffee right now.
Yeah.
They're all in line. They're stacked up. And I was like, I literally talked to my wife about this and the kids.
Yeah.
Like, Berserker is right. Look at the Karens getting the coffee. Oh my God, like the system's gonna stop. And I don't care. They heard me. I don't care. I was like, this is all gonna just get ugly when they don't have this coffee and can't get their frappes, you know.
Well, G stepped on it a while back, talking about the Karens are gonna change. They're gonna be the ones that change everything.
Don't underestimate the Karens.
I didn't believe it till I was sitting in line looking at them doing this.
Yeah.
Changing the business environment.
I'll say this.
And that Berserker was rolling with it, man.
And I'll say this, dude. The liberals, bro, this is the thing. The liberals, I know we talk a lot of shit about them, but they are our fucking countrymen. Because at the end of the day, they have the biggest hearts. They have the biggest hearts because they believe the psyop.
They're also really
abortion is for love and healing and diversity and inequality, and it's all about that bullshit. Right. But the reason why they believe that is because their hearts are super big. And so can you imagine the hell, fire, and brimstone that fucking fires upon this earth when the Karens, aka liberals, wake the fuck up and realize that they've been duped?
Incident that
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think they will. They'll be some of our fiercest warriors.
I think because
shout out to the liberals when they flip script.
And because they're gonna have to realize something.
Sorry, go ahead.
Conservative Karens to the rescue.
Deniability. So if they had to admit that they were wrong, that is a whole like.
Oh, they have to because
it's belief system,
this is
right?
that deep. Yeah,
the belief system's being worn out. That's why people are waking up. Like the belief system of the Karen is.
Yeah.
That's why we went to school for 13 years, including kindergarten. Then the people that go to college, you know, they're indoctrinated. So we have to unlearn. But I think we're in the moment. But it's slow, bro. It's like this shit's been happening for 1,000 years. Like this system that's been ran on us. It's been ran on us than more than one monetary system. Like we're just used to U.S. dollar because that's what we know.
Buster.
This shit's been run on us for thousands of years, and now people are just starting to wake up. And then we want the $50 XRP overnight, and you know, it's going to take some time, but it's close.
Getting at is
Chris just bought Kindle. This is where we're at right now.
So Buster, honestly, I just picked this up, right? So really what you're getting at is the biggest or the strongest company or country/company runs an imperialist system, right? And their dollar gets to dictate global policy. But we're getting at a digital age where it's not a single dollar that gets to pick the global policy. It's a conglomerate in how you interact with each other.
Yeah, and I'm not, I'm hopeful that it's a better system, but you just got to keep your eyes open. Like either way, there's only 176 people in here. If there was 17,000 people in here, I would be more worried.
Whoa.
Right? So the fact that there's not a lot of people in here, we're on the right track. I'm hopeful that it's a better system.
So
if it's not, I will identify it quickly, and the work's just begin, and just be happy you got the notice and you invested and change some shit up. Like either
you guys are always welcome to come find me in the woods. So I mean,
so Buster, this reminds me of corn. This reminds me of corn, like CORN. Here's what I'm saying about
corn or porn. What do you
corn? CORN. Corn.
Corn.
If you look over 100 years ago, to get corn, you had to grow corn in your area. It wasn't until an industrial age came where they could can corn and we can ship it across the planet, so everyone here can eat corn. We're at the precipice now where it's dollars and monetary transactions, where instead of it being corn, it's dollars and how we interact with each other, and everybody can participate.
Yeah,
it's just a change in technology.
Yeah. So
tokenize
can I pay
everything.
you in corn? Do you accept corn as payment?
Yeah. Corn, gold.
Yeah.
If it's in a can, hey man, like you gotta keep it real. Like canned corn, gold. Yeah. I can trade.
Doritos.
We need to make a corn meme. We need a corn meme coin.
When things get
So-
bad, you can trade corn over $1. I give you this paper, or you want this can of corn?
But isn't it sad? But isn't
Loxton
it sad that?
Schmear.
But isn't it sad that what one actual piece of corn is actually worth more than the dollar is today? Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
I know you're thinking about
Dirty's
it.
high.
Well, in California, yeah, but not
In
in Florida. We
California,
got a lot of
so-
corn here for a good price.
That's right. We get
Makes
5
sense.
for a
The thing
dollar
is-
here, but you can pay $1 for an ear of corn out of season for sure.
Okay. We're at the point where the material it takes to make a penny is worth more than the penny.
Bro, a
Yeah,
washer.
that's why they
is-
decreased the. That's why they took the silver out of the silver dollar and they took it out of the quarter.
You
Yeah.
go to a hardware store and
Doesn't
buy a
make sense.
washer, and it's 9 cents a washer.
Does that make
Take a penny and drill a hole through the penny and have a washer.
have a washer?
They make money. They made 9x. They just made 9x.
There's too much money in
You can't
circulation.
make it up.
None of it makes sense.
Well, that's why a lot of people already don't use cash, right? So the change going out today is way less than it
Yeah.
was. So because people aren't using cash, man. They
Look
they
in
know the
Vegas,
game.
bro.
Yeah, you're right.
In Vegas, if you guys didn't go to Vegas, but when we went to Vegas, one thing we did notice was there were QR codes blasted everywhere for
Everywhere.
everything.
Yep.
QR
Yeah.
codes for your
Yeah.
mom, QR codes for your dad, QR codes for your room, QR codes for your rental, QR codes for your food, QR codes for assistance, QR codes for a casino, QR codes for money, QR codes for literally
Menus.
toilet
Don't
paper.
forget the menus. If you
I
get
was
the
just gonna say,
hotel,
nerdy,
forget
don't
the
forget the
girls.
menus,
Yeah.
dude.
everyone like I saw
QR
these.
code dystopia everywhere. It was crazy. All you need is your phone.
That is so true.
That's
Dude.
it.
I keep telling people this. I saw a guy at Costco the
Literally
other
the
day.
only thing we're waiting
without
for
his
is
wallet.
regulation. When regulation comes in, we won't have anything physical. You will own nothing and be happy. It's literally happening. It's literally fucking
Hey,
happening.
you know what I thought about doing was actually getting another smartphone and keeping that at my home base with my crypto. Because if I were to get robbed and somebody took my phone and they knew what the hell they were doing, I'd
Yeah.
be screwed.
You'd be screwed.
Yeah.
You'd lose
Well, you
all
have
your
cold
cash.
storage?
You'd lose
You don't-
everything.
hold on,
That's
hold on.
why
You got
I
a
don't
warm
have
wallet. You don't have
crypto on
cold
my
storage.
phone.
You don't have cold.
I got
storage?
cold storage, yeah, but I got quite a significant amount of money on exchanges and stuff, again, with dealing with the memes and
You playing
Trading
with them
and all
fire, boy. You a fire guy.
Yeah, but if you're
That's
playing, you
the
got to have
biggest
money
problem.
out there to play. So that's just the way it is. But I'm just like you. I got another cell phone, and my new one has no crypto on it, bro. I
Me
already have
too.
some wallet on it.
smart man.
Oh,
I don't even have a wallet on it either. I don't even have coin market cap on there. I have nothing. 0 on my personal
Anyone?
phone.
Anyone who leverage trades or trades with meme coins or whatever, you guys got like huge cojones. Like
That's
nothing.
lower level.
Big
Nothing.
brass
You
balls.
have no here.
Here go lower level, guys. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show you. This go lower level. You be eating dinner with him. He like this.
Leveraging.
Drinking a beer, like
This made 3,000% off of $2.
yeah. Just paid for the hotel. We good.
These are
Hold on.
OG, dude.
Yeah.
What levels of tech?
Now here go E4. It's the same thing, but it's a laptop.
Yeah.
He's
This
doing the
is the
same
reason
thing, but it's a
why-
laptop. And then E4 put the laptop down, and be like, "Fuck it, I'm hitting the tables. I'll be back."
You know, okay. You know how serious it is when the government comes out and tells you that we're removing degrees from our employment and we're just taking in certifications. We're just taking in skill-based people because you know what? No one can afford a college degree no more. But if you have skills and you have actual experience and you come work for us, come on in. That's when you know that everything has changed. And we are now in this 2020 work at home world forever, and it's never going to change. We are stuck here,
Well-
and this is the future.
Well, let's talk about that. That's a good topic.
It is a good topic. Go for
So
it.
the,
You
the
go for it.
companies, they're having to reverse the work from home, and here's why. This is what they're not telling everybody. The companies are like saving money. Realistically, like, hold on. There's just two types of companies. There's companies that's leasing their space, and there's
Mhm.
companies that own their buildings.
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
So if you're a company, you own your building, you're like, shoot, they're working from home. I don't got to buy coffee, toilet paper, water, electricity, and the cafeteria don't have to run or whatever. I'm good, right? But the bad side is they may not work so much. The companies who are renting are like, shoot, this is cool. I don't have to lease this office space anymore.
But most
Right?
companies are actually leasing, so
Yes, sir.
it's
And
gonna
that's
kill the
keep
it's
going.
gonna kill that market. Like that's
Yeah,
gonna be
man, and that's
the
why they're forcing
catalyst.
everybody to come back. You're right, because the banks are like, they're like, hey, I can't lease this office space anymore for this price. The company, they have a third of the people in the office now, and they're like, oh crap, there's still a mortgage on this place, and I can't rent it out at the premium I was doing. I got to decrease that.
And Fuma, this is exactly what I'm talking about. And this is where I lose people. And this is where people say I'm black pilled, but I'm not black pilled. I'm just giving you reality. Okay? The reality is that there was a great reset agenda. That is a fact. There was a reset agenda. There's a book about it. Klaus is on there. Okay. In that reset agenda, they talked about working from home. They talked about digital money. They talk about robotics. They talk about AI. They talk about transhumanism. They talk about all that stuff. Okay. All that stuff is still happening. None of that stuff changed. For anyone to say that a swamp was drained or any kind of bad era or bad hoobie-jeebies was gone or was removed from the world, it's still here. All of it. It's still here. Okay. For the next person to come into play and be the next person a head honcho, everybody wants a pro crypto guy. Okay. But to be a pro crypto person is to be pro AI, pro robotic, pro everything else, the same thing that people didn't want. Do you understand what I'm saying here? So regardless of what happens, the agenda goes on. I'm not being black-pilled. I'm not being, whatever you want to say. I'm just being realistic. Is that whatever is going to happen is still happening, and whoever is going to be the hero of the picture of that agenda, it's still happening.
Yeah, because they've literally they know what everybody's in need, right?
Exactly.
Whether it's a fucking politician, they're gonna fucking tell you what you're lacking, right? Because they kept it from you, So that is true.
It still happened,
and that's where.
So then, what was the point of Q then? What was the point? If everything is still happening,
it's all part of the Great Awakening.
What was the point? But what for? What?
Like to me,
to get
I take
people
Q.
to get invested. I mean, I've got so many theories on this, dude. But
I
to
take
get
Q
people
like differently
invested-
than you because
the world is the same.
I woke up from Q. So, most people that don't follow Q or half-ass follows Q, the first thing they'll say is Q's a psyop. No shit,
It is.
motherfucker.
Mhm.
And I'm a red pill. I want this thing to be good, but you're sitting on you're sitting at home on your fucking ass on your keyboard telling me that it's all bad, but you're not doing shit either. So what the fuck's your point? My point is with Q is I fucking woke up. So why in the fuck would they want me to wake up if Q is all for the bad? I think it's a psyop to wake people up.
And my point is
whether it's a good system or bad system, this is where you're gonna make the money if you're an XRP 808 bearer. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but you need to get your XRP out. You need to get your XRP up, dude. I don't know what world you're living in right now, but
here's how
my point is, good or bad,
you
guys have all this knowledge, and we got like people that want to go live in the fucking woods, make money to go live in the woods. Yeah, we're gonna lose the game if this is a bad system, and we all go rogue.
Get an island together somewhere. I got a
no. We need to spread the knowledge. That's your whole agenda.
My main point is this: if we still have a Federal Reserve, we still have United Nations, we still have an IMF, we still have an IRS, and we still have Federal Reserve banking, and we don't have power over our money, and we still have to pay property taxes, we still have to do all this other shit, and we still don't own what we own, then what the fuck was the point of any of this?
And nothing would have changed.
But we don't know that part yet. Like,
but nothing would have changed.
What you're saying, Nerdy, is because we've talked about this in the past. Like, yeah, Federal Reserve.
That needs to go.
My thing is fractional reserves, bro. Like, if that sticks around, like these entities could stay around, but for me, people need to go to jail.
But that's
Right.
like my point is that if we're just taking blockchain to take a current failed system and then make it better in some kind of way, it's like putting makeup on something that's already garbage. Then nothing really changes. That's a dystopian. We're still in that.
What
dystopian
changes?
era.
What changes is the flip of the switch moment, right? So whether you believe in flip the switch or not, the bottom line is they created $2 quadrillion out of thin air. At the end of the day, they flip the switch. They back it by whatever the fuck they want to back it by. They just created a shit ton of value off of blockchain, right?
Yeah.
And that's the moment we're at now. Whether it's good or bad, man, I'm not trying to figure all that out right now. Just
well, like
ride the shit.
the reason why I mention all these things, not to make anyone mad or not to tip any boats or anything like that, is because I've been at it. It's been since 2015, or well, I've been at it since 2012. I really started getting at it 2015. Really haven't been active since 2020, but I've been at it for a minute. I'm trying to tell people about Project 2045, tell people about all the chip stuff that's happening, tell people about all this future and all this blah blah blah, but nobody cares. I've drilled it and drilled it and drilled it.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm finding out. It's not the fact that they don't care. It's the fact that they're just scared. If I'm coming in and I'm telling you, like, dude, a robot's gonna take your job.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna give you an example how this happened already. California, I think it's California and Baltimore. Their docks now, when the ship comes and drops off the cargo, it's a robot, picks it up off the boat, drops it down. These little miniature trucks drive around and move the cargo around to different spots, and then all of a sudden, a person in an 18-wheeler comes up and takes that and takes it to his next destination. There was dock workers there at one point. They're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone.
They gotta have line handlers, and that's it. All they have to have is line handlers, and the dock workers are taken over by A-bots.
Tesla themselves are working on the semi-trucks that are not only electric, but they're autonomous. That's why they're like, hey, we're an AI company. We just happen to have semi-trucks and regular cars and another truck. They're working on these things. So a lot of people, it's not a thing that they don't believe you, nerdy. They're just scared. And they don't have a direction.
They're not
on
even
what to do
scared.
right now.
They're distracted. That's
I
what
think
that's what the Matrix is about. They're completely
Buster.
distracted. They're trying to pay their rent. They're bitching at the grocery
100%.
store, but they haven't woke up at the same time. So it's tough.
Hey,
like
imagine how the chimney sweeper felt. Remember all those guys jumping from chimney to chimney with top hats?
Yeah.
Out of here. Electricity kill their ass.
I'll be real.
And people who got chimneys, them shits ain't getting swept.
Out of here. Listen. There's 130 people watching right now. I will give you so you 130 people don't have to go down the rabbit hole. I'll give you.
There's 182, nerdy.
182. I'll give you guys the straight fact of what's happening. Okay, the whole point of all of this is because a group of elitist people had it was a plan through a Russian billionaire where a group of people wanted and had a plan where they wanted to become immortal. How they want to become immortal is they figured out how DNA and memory works and how you can turn that into a data signal and upload that into a conscious. Basically, you can download yourself, make yourself immortal, and have surrogates, have an AI, and all this other stuff, right? That was the point. All this stuff was broadcasted and showcased in 2018 at the World Government Summit. The plan goes back. It was issued from, I forgot what his name was, but it was Project 2045. It was issued in I think it was like 2009, 2010 or something, somewhere around that time. So from that moment in time is the agenda that we're living in today. The point of the metaverse, the point of Neuralink, the point of CRISPRs, the point of mRNA, the point of any of that stuff, and all of it, all together that we're all experiencing today, is to get us to that point. And without blockchain, and without us being able to spend physical money in a digital world, or vice versa, to have the digital twins and all this stuff, without cryptocurrency, without any of this stuff, without regulations, none of that stuff happens. NTT Data put up a thing about it. Things out to G, because I didn't even realize that NTT Data did the whole series on it. But watch it. NTT Data talks about everything. if you haven't looked at 45, looking at 45. China has a gene bank. So if you don't know that China has a DNA gene bank where they're literally taking everyone's genes and they put it into a bank, into a storage facility like a vault, right? And they have everyone's DNA. So all of these are for a reason. The partnership with Microsoft, the China Alliance. Looked into crypto. China's huge, and there's so much China influence into crypto. It's crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous. The whole point of all of this is because they wanted to create a whole watch Upload, the series Upload from Amazon, and they tell you in there. They want to be able for middle class folks or low end people on the economy tab hole to be uploaded onto a server and to have this world, and you would pay for features to have your loved one enable more features, and this would be a whole nother business model.
Yeah.
And they wanted to say that, you know, we're going to use this to go to Mars and all this other psyop stuff, right? That's what all this is for. And I just saved you a whole bunch of research, a whole bunch of time. You can go down the rabbit hole if you want, but that's exactly what you're going to find, and that's exactly what's happening. So in that perspective, and understanding that, the plan still goes on because that is the future.
But okay,
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So my point is, for like the Q haters, right? Q came around what, 2017?
Yes.
What's the point? Why wouldn't we just go with that plan without waking people up?
And that's my plan, and that's my point. Is that was the whole Q stuff initiated because I understand why it was initiated,
or do they want us to just delay and sit on our ass a little bit?
Yeah, you could argue that point for sure.
From my understanding is that the whole Q stuff was to prevent Hillary from coming in because they wanted to have a forever war, basically, with the whole Israel and everything that's going on right now. That was supposed to be a forever war. Same thing with the pandemic and everything. That was supposed to be a forever pandemic. It wasn't. They weren't supposed to give the cure anytime soon. None of this was supposed to stop, and that was just supposed to last forever, and we would just be in hell, basically. So that's what was prevented. I understand that was prevented, but at the same time, let's just say Orange Man comes in. Orange Man comes in and says, we want to build all these railroads and build this beautiful country and all these beautiful things. And everything that we were promised comes to true. Okay? Fine and dandy. That's fine. But the initial plan of Project 2045 still exists. The initial plan of CBDCs and digital money and digital currency and digital twins and all that stuff still exists because it's the technology that will. It's for example, like people adopted the light bulb over the lamp, obviously, right? Because they need electricity and it was better and it was brighter and it was way more benefits.
Two things.
Check me out from the top. Hold on.
You're killing me with this.
Check this out. Hold on. But it was what the technology enabled. For example, blockchain enables cybersecurity, so it helps with cybersecurity costs. So it helps with the whole bunch of that, and that's like that's trillions of dollars spent on cybersecurity itself. Okay, it helps with fraud protection. It keeps everything on an immutable ledger, so everything is said and done. It gives an AI, it gives a language model or any kind of model a basis of where to get the data from, where everything is nice and everything's nice in arranged, everything's all nice and with APIs like a catalog. It's nice and beautiful. Because the technology is there, it's going to be adopted regardless.
Well, let's slow this down for us C+ students.
That's all I'm saying.
Cybersecurity, that's a whole nother business built off of frameworks that companies have to adhere to, that you have to use different technologies to accomplish what the frameworks are. The first one is ISO 27001 / ISO 27002. That's international standard. That's very general, but you got to adopt it and do something. The other one is NIST 853 Rev 5 and 871 CMC levels. So there's like 1, 2, or 3. At the end of the day, technology is changing and companies have to adopt and people have to adopt.
100%.
Blockchain helps it out, but the thing I'm seeing is not a lot of people in these businesses who are in charge are there yet. It's more on the finance side, the money side, that they're there yet. It'll eventually get there because there's people like us who are all in the room, who are talking, who are going to conventions, who are working with each other, and we're knowing this. The key for us to make these companies adopt it quicker, blockchain technology, is for us to be engaged and involved in there and drag the horse to the water.
Exactly. That
Like-
being said, I gotta bounce, guys. Good seeing everybody in the pool party and the moon party, man. Such a great time. I need to thank y'all for everybody making it and getting to hang out with you guys. Those that missed it, man, you guys missed an amazing time. If you can get to some of these moon parties, come and meet the group, man. You won't miss a great opportunity. I can definitely tell you that. It was worth the money going. Those that are in the chat right now, shout out to you guys. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night. Whoever's going to come on my stream, we'll love to have you guys there at 9 o'clock EST. Anybody on the panel is welcome to be on tomorrow night. I got a few people coming on, special guests, hopefully. Not going to say who it is yet because people disappoint you all the time. I'll just say that.
Say who it is. Call him out. Don't let him slide. Don't let him slide. You let him slide. Don't let him slide.
I said it before, and one other one he didn't make it, so you disappointed me
If you
once.
want
I'm
people
not
to
going
show
to let
up,
it
they
do
need
it
to know
again.
who's coming. Who's coming?
Yeah, no. I did that the last
He's
time.
not
I didn't
gonna
make
do
it,
it.
so see, no. When I say something, I commit to something, I do it. That's
Hey,
how
and
it
here's the
is.
thing. It's not you. It's on them. They're a loser if they don't show up.
So,
Hey, I called them out.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
But,
what people don't like to be called out. Like, shit.
We got a 173 watching, man. Appreciate you guys.
hell yeah.
Give him an hour
Shout
overtime.
out to you guys.
Berserker's
Minutes?
about to fall asleep. Should
I
we
think
do the
minutes?
minutes before?
I'm like
Zerk
that
falls
Chihuahua
asleep?
meme where he's like, I like that's me, bro. Good points, boys. Good points. Good shit.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're still gonna hodl bags. I ain't selling shit.
Yeah.
Never
fucking selling.
I might
Never fucking selling.
I'm not fucking selling. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, bro.
Here
So
for life.
no, but that was some bullshit on both sides. Because to be honest, I've thought about all sides. Like,
Yeah.
All sides.
ain't shit
Even-
changing, but all kinds of shit's changing. Like, I want to see some
Even-
heads chopped off. I want to see some like
Sandy,
public
even
hangings.
I want to see
wanna
even
see
some
Sandy,
public
be
hangings.
grateful.
Yeah.
Like
Show me some
honestly,
change.
UBI and the Devil's Plan, they're so fucking close.
They
You
are.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A couple words difference, like it's so close to
It
where
is.
we
Yeah.
need a lot of motherfuckers to go to jail. And my personal opinion
Yeah.
is the people, if they do go to jail, they were set up, they got played, and they will sacrifice. They'll sacrifice a million celebrities, athletes, politicians. They don't give a fuck to roll this out, and it can still all be bad, right? So I think honestly, if people went to jail, I'd be looking really close to like, is this a good system? Because they're gonna make you feel like we won, right? If they locked up 500,000 people around the world in the next year, everyone will go relax and go back to sleep.
That's
because
right.
Because we won, right? And they've been doing this shit for thousands of years. They know how to play the fuck out of people. I honestly don't think for them to roll in a whole bad system that it has to be chaos. It has to be all this dumb shit. That it doesn't even have to happen.
I would
just
look
the
at
perception
compliance.
of the chaos, and then they'll bring in order.
I tell people,
save us from
look
it.
at compliance and rules and what's rolled out. Look at laws, standards, like between ISO and NIST standards. That'll tell you what's happening. All the show, as we all talk about it, is one thing. But if you look at ISO compliance, different ones, and NIST compliance, that'll tell you what's going on.
Well, 1547 talks about decentralized energy grids, which is like C40 cities.
Because remember, before they do stuff, they roll out laws. Before something happens, there's a law or compliance or even an executive order. Those are so hard to follow.
Yeah.
But, and executive orders can flip-flop from administration to administration. So the key is ISO compliance, NIST compliance, and executive policy that they rolled out.
Agreed.
Executive
100%.
Shout out to Chip on the chain, brother. He
What's
got to
that?
hang out with Berserker in Australia. Yeah, that's a nice little trip.
He gave
But,
me a keychain too. That was a beautiful keychain.
Oh, you got you a
Thanks, Tim.
keychain?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
nice.
Yeah.
On the chain with on the keychain. Let's go.
But
That's
we're
Chip
an hour,
Miami.
13 minutes overtime. Nerdy, roll these minutes, man. We got
Um,
Let's just say
Send
you
it,
trying to go to
nerdy.
bed, dog. Roll them.
Welcome to Clown World. Welcome to Clown World. Everyone's trying to hide their energy. And that's actually all I got for today, because it was actually a really good show and it was a really good conversation. If you didn't watch, I think you should watch some more and click and join and like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Peace.
boom.
You didn't take no
Tell 'em,
minutes, bro. You
I
copped
was
out, bro.
engaging.
Like,
I was engaging with the conversation. It was a really good conversation. My bad, you know. And then Mary was talking about that whatever that other coin. What was it called?
Velo?
No,
See, we already forgot. It must have a hell of
Banana with hat.
no, what are you talking about? Kusama or what was that on called?
Can do. It was a can do stream.
Can
Can
do.
do.
And
God
Yeah.
damn it,
Can
Nerdy.
do any.
Nerdy ain't take no minutes. He's
Yeah,
got to be in
can do.
trouble for that one, guys. I'm sorry.
You're fired, secretary. You're fired.
We love you guys. Here's a little Nagabo to pump up the blood. We'll
Love you,
catch you on the
brother.
Give me
flip
some Naga.
later.
You better hope this ain't no fucking scam, Brad Garlinghouse. Because in time, the truth comes out, motherfucker. You're either going to be a scam or we're going to get fucking rich. Which one is it? That's another hard-hitting fucking question for your pansy ass. Which one is it, bitch?